Hey guys, it's me, your best friend Joe. Welcome back to everybody's favorite game. This is Nancy Drew Midnight in Salem, part 2. And once again, Deirdre's not following us right now, is she? I barely remember what happened even though we played on Thursday. It's all a big old fever dream, but I do remember we have a to-do list. Look at this though. Y'all ask. Oh, you can click it? Okay, never mind. I was going to read something, but read it as in make fun of it. I thought you couldn't click on these, because when you click on these, it goes to your contacts, which I feel like I have too many contacts now. It's overwhelming. But now I can click this and it expands them. So I need to get permission for further investigation. We were talking to Alicia.
Can I help you?
And we had a lot of things to say to her.
I just met Jason Danforth.
Oh, remember Jason?
What did you think? Kind of cute, huh?
Not the adjective I would use.
We
Different
remember?
tastes?
Yeah, I think he's kind of like a fast food cheeseburger.
Not a fast
with
food cheese.
Extra cheese.
Oh, extra
And
cheese.
I'm more of a home-cooked meal kind of gal.
What can I say? I love cheese.
So you know him well?
I know him. He does odd jobs for me sometimes.
Wait, what is
Doesn't hurt that
this?
he's easy on the eyes. He is kind of dumb, though.
I wouldn't really know, to be honest.
Listen, spare yourself the headache.
Isn't
and just
he?
avoid
If
him.
he's
Trust me,
her
not much
employee?
substance. He loves his car. That's all you really need to know.
He loves his car and that's it? That's fine. Do you know who has access to the
You know
evidence
who has
room?
access
Yeah,
to
she's
the
a
evidence.
lawyer.
As far as I know, just myself and the judge.
That's interesting.
Look, I don't like saying this, but the judge
Is he dumb?
occasionally leaves
Oh.
the evidence room unlocked.
He locked himself in his own
He locked
office.
himself in his own office, for pity's sake. Not that it matters. I was told the burglar came from the outside.
How do you lock
Safe
yourself
to
in your
say
own
you weren't
office?
here during the theft.
Are you liking me for this crime, Nancy?
No, I don't like anyone for this crime. Or any other crime for that matter. Just doing my research.
Just doing
I
our
was not-
research.
I was running errands around town. Busy, busy, busy.
Busy, busy. Very interesting. Do you happen to know the code?
Happen to have the code.
Well,
for
if
the
it's
evidence
occasionally
room?
unlocked, we should just
Nope,
go in.
Sorry. He hasn't given that to me yet. And knowing him, he's probably already lost it.
Doing some follow-ups with the
Doing some
arson.
follow-ups with the arson. Where were you that night?
We really
you
sound like
asking
we're
for my
accusing
alibi?
her.
Well, yes, if you don't mind.
I was at a charity fundraiser, saving the piping plovers. Anyone in this town that works in an official capacity
What's a
can vouch
piping
for me.
plover?
Are you interviewing
Is
any
that a
of them?
bird?
I don't think I'll need to.
I'm a little bit surprised you'd even ask.
Just being thorough.
I can respect that.
She thought we were friends, but now I'm suddenly accusing her of arson. Would you mind telling me what you were doing 3
Would
days,
you mind telling me what you were doing 3 days ago?
3 days ago. All day or...
Let's start from waking
Well,
up.
any info would be helpful.
Actually,
You're here just in
why
time,
are you
JX
interested in
Mariah.
this?
I was in Austria 3 days ago and witnessed a theft of a historical artifact there that, surprisingly, I believe is connected to this theft.
I see. I was talking to your father about that case.
Really?
Very interesting how some of the
Chat
background
sometime.
is blurred.
About work.
I think Nancy might need LASIK.
Okay,
Ask him.
sure.
You're a regular sleuth, aren't you?
Yes, that's
Picking
why
up
I'm,
other cases now?
that's why I'm actually
Not
here.
exactly. It's kind of related to the Hawthorne house.
Yeah, let's see. I was home watching Jason cut the stump out of my front yard.
You hired Jason Danforth for that?
He's cheap, and he can't say no because he needs the money.
Wait, what? I thought he was
Kinda like
rich.
watching him suffer a little.
Isn't he rich?
I wouldn't know why.
You know, I could use someone like you. A lawyer is always in need of a good private investigator. If your father would be okay with you working for someone
I'm not
else.
quite ready to team
Alicia,
up
I'm
yet.
my own woman. I work for myself. But you've been very helpful, and I really appreciate it.
Good. Well, when you solve this case, let's talk.
Why did you bring your hammer drill
Why did you bring
to the
your hammer
office?
to the office?
Well, after the burglary,
His
we
dad is
realized
rich,
this
but isn't
place
he
was in dire
rich?
need of higher security. I ordered the keypad online and used the drill to mount it. I just keep forgetting to bring the drill back home with me.
That's impressive.
Yeah, still ended up calling a professional when the thing wouldn't stop beeping.
What did you mean when you said the people here are not yo?
What did you mean?
Love how it doesn't let you see the whole question you're about to ask.
Oh, you probably know by now. You've been around town, right?
I have.
It's all people with minds as small as the town itself. I don't mean to sound harsh, but you can only meet so many with the same mindset before you see a pattern.
Is she calling them dum-dums?
Interesting. Did something happen?
Oh, nothing much.
This is like that other, like the
Sometimes I just
Iceland
wish
game.
This place would be a bit bigger, you know?
Everyone is always
More
kind of dumb in the
progressive.
Nancy Drew games.
Imagine a revitalized town.
Do you think that could happen?
We love progressive.
A woman can dream.
Okay, I'll see you later.
later.
I'm gonna break into the evidence room, I think. It seems like Nancy Drew always gets tangled
I
up.
really should call Dad so he can run this by the judge. I could jeopardize the whole investigation.
Okay, well, let's call
by
Dad
snooping
then.
around the courthouse
Elizabeth.
without
Oh
permission.
yeah, she was the one in Austria, right? I don't know. Carson Drew. That is extremely loud.
How's my girl doing?
Hey, Dad. I
Not
have a
the
favor
golf
I need to
ball.
ask you.
Of course.
Not just the
I
golf
need to
ball.
investigate inside the Salem courthouse, specifically concerning the burglary in the evidence room. Do you think you could call Judge Danforth on my behalf and get his permission?
Not a problem.
Not
No,
asking my
reminds
rich
me,
dad for
next time you see him,
to
you
call
bring
in
up the Lake
favors for
Winnipesaukee
me.
Regatta.
Dad,
Yeah?
maybe later.
Sure thing. Talk soon.
You know what? I could never be Nancy Drew. They'd be like, you went in the evidence room? Sorry, poor. There's the T-pose. There's the T-pose. Not a phone call. This better be a text.
You're all set.
Great.
Oh wow, that didn't take long.
You're welcome.
Is there anything else?
I'm just really proud of you, Nancy. I don't know how often I tell you that. I think it's not nearly enough.
Is he
Thanks, Dad.
dying?
You know I learned it all from you.
Oh,
No, no, no.
You certainly didn't learn.
We don't say I love you unless we're dying. Okay. Yeah, suppress it. Where's the judge? Oh. Ah!
Judge? Everything okay?
What in the Sam?
Oh my god, Bitcoin! They did not. They did.
cryptocurrency.
Nancy's getting too close from home.
It's a decentralized digital currency.
All these new made-up digital things.
Why
just
is Nancy Drew
far
suddenly
from
Dogecoin?
Nothing's ever been wrong with good old American Benjamins.
As you know, I want to investigate the crime scene. Could you give me the code for the keypad?
Oh, yes, about that. Well, you see, I had it written on a post-it note.
Let me
I
guess.
seem to have
You
misplaced
lost it.
It should be around here somewhere.
Perfect.
Feel free to look for it.
Oh, okay. Don't worry about it.
I love a good
hunt.
scavenger hunt. Where wouldn't he just put it in the trash maybe? I'm allowed to look around his desk? All of his stuff? Oh, interesting. He's allowing me to snoop it. Oh, that zoom
There's a
in.
number written on here.
0815. I got it. Interact. Oh. Oh my god. You know what? I forgot. We're using this for this game. By the way, we're using the controller. Oh, that is easier too. Look at this. Psychology, practical psychology, encyclopedia. Yep. Encyclopedia. The guide to psycho. Is he like a. He's trying to get in someone's brain. Oh. Oh, the controls suck kind of both ways. What was it? 08. We'll just guess. Do you 0815. Thank you. Thank you. Ah! Not this. Not this. Not my chat is more on top of it than I am. They didn't steal the computer? So these are like evidence tapes. Evidence list. Stained knife document. Crime scene. There's a knife? Look. When you hit A to make it more easily readable, they make it less easily readable. I can't read that. That even with, and I have LASIK vision. Alicia Cole, the arson testimony. She's got that. S. Moore, N. Foster. Look at that. Look how tiny that is. Oh, that's awesome, finance streamer. Hold on. I'm also going to turn up the game volume just a smidge. I think these voice actors deserve their, they deserve to be heard. Amazing, amazing work. Okay.
Now to figure out which ones were stolen.
Oh, okay.
Dusty. It's dusty.
Is there an on button though?
It's dusty.
With this game, Nancy, with the other games, Nancy at least kind of says different words. And in this one,
It's dusty.
they didn't really record anything
It's
different.
dusty.
Just it's dusty over and over again. All right, I'm getting used to the controls again. Don't you worry. City of Salem. Is this really what Salem, Massachusetts looks like? Cemetery Street? Maybe it's an old map. Not this. Can I jump out the window? Fingerprints. Oh, wow. Oh, is this Boston or is this Salem? That's Salem. It says Salem districts. I thought that was Boston. What's that? That's a hangar. Oh, this is going to jail. What's her name? Okay, interesting. Y'all would let me know if I missed anything there, right? Yeah. Use the evidence list to check if anything's missing. Is this suddenly the second puzzle in the game?
No. 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 No.
Did that add it?
No.
Oh, sorry. Did that? So how can I cross these out though? Do I need a pen? Logic tells me I need a pen. So crime scene images, which are D53. Oh, that's in the district. Date. June, July, August. Testimony. If this happened in July, why are they just now solving it? They said something about 90 days. Why am I seeing this from... Is she sitting on top of the drawer now? I can't even spit. Nancy's crouched in the drawer. She's shitting in the drawer. Okay, that one's missing.
No.
Shh.
Interesting.
Oh, she did it. She wrote it down. She fucking did it. She wrote it down. Hold on. You have to equip it.
No.
And then select it. And don't worry about the movement, because I'm going to start doing this part with the mouse. So don't... Oh, it's still bad. Interesting.
No.
Interesting. Cocaine!
No.
Ah, just as I suspected. Uh-oh. I'm shitting in the drawer again! When you go to the menu, it glitches and she's shitting in the drawer! She's shitting in the drawer! How do you go back? Oh my god. Nancy, hop off that drawer.
Interesting.
Okay, that's something that's interesting. These are the worst controls suddenly.
No.
Ah-ha.
No.
Just as I suspected. Just as I suspected.
No.
Just as I suspected.
No.
A huge crash. They are all gonna fall to the ground.
No.
There's a lot of crime scene images, I will say. Oh.
No. No.
Oh. She said it very firmly. She said,
Interesting.
Something else that's interesting that I've suddenly written down. Spinning in circles while I think about it. Now, a little bag of cocaine.
No.
Nancy says, just say no to drugs.
No.
Something else that...
No.
No, no, no.
No.
This is like when Piggy's begging for a second treat.
No.
No. You go with the
No.
no. And then he begs harder and you have to go
No.
no. And then you give him a treat anyway because he's the best dog in the world.
No.
Lots of crime scene
No.
images. I would think Nancy would want to take a look at them, if I'm being honest, instead of
No.
instead
No.
of shouting
Interesting.
no at me over and
All
over
of the
again.
stolen evidence was linked to the accused witch's claim to Hawthorne House.
Just as I suspected, all of the evidence that was stolen was linked to the witches in Hawthorne House.
No glass on the floor.
That means it was an
Window was
inside
broken from the
job.
inside.
Well, it looks like it was. So suspect the judge. I bet the judge just accidentally got locked in here. I bet the judge just accidentally got lost in here. I really wish I could look at that thing. Now, what about the rust be gone? Can you fix a window with rust be gone? No, it said no. It said no. Okay. Interesting things in this
A
room.
CCTV camera. There might be footage from the day of the break-in.
Just as
Should
I
ask the judge about this.
suspected.
Break-in was staged. The thief must have come in through the door.
Just as I suspected the whole time. I just got a Steam achievement that says investigate everything, and so it seems to me I
went
did
through the missing
everything I
evidence
could
and was
do.
able to get a list of everything that's
Why didn't they
missing.
check the CCTV?
I'm afraid I haven't been completely honest with you, Nancy.
Oh no.
What? You know?
Let's just say I can tell when someone is trying to hide
He's
something
gay.
from me.
The reason Carson sent you to Mosem Castle was because I already knew what was stolen from
He's
the
living a
courthouse.
lie. His
Teegan
son
Parry
doesn't
had
know.
assembled a
This is
packet
just
of
like the
documents
OC.
outlining her accused witches' claims on the Hawthorne House. They were compelling, and I believe she had a real claim. But now...
Does he believe in witches?
No documents, no claim.
Yes. Oh, what a mess.
Oh no, not this many questions we have to ask him about.
Without any evidence or will.
Let's just get through
what's the
this.
legal status of the house?
Franklin
Well,
the turtle?
That is a somewhat complicated question.
He looks like that old turtle in
So many
Animal
moving
Crossing.
parts and interested parties with crossover jurisdictions.
You're the one who decides who gets the house.
How did you know?
I can tell you're not happy about being the center of such a large decision.
Well, it's muddy, legally, and complicated for other reasons.
Because it's not just who lives there. It's tied up in the town's history.
Yes, not to be taken lightly.
I hate his boat pictures. Do you remember any details about the A&W root beer
Remember
evidence?
Any details about the AW evidence?
I don't remember
Tortimer!
much, unfortunately. Oh, there was this key with its blade shape to spell AW. Very unique. Not
That's what I
sure
have.
what
I
it's
have one.
connected to.
Like this one?
Yes.
Don't
that's it.
show him.
Where did you find this?
Mosam Castle. I say both crimes are connected. The theft of the Book of Apologies and the theft of evidence from the courthouse.
Someone is going to great lengths to prevent the AW organization from having a claim on the Hawthorne estate.
Very
Any
interesting.
educated guess who that might be?
Practically everybody in this town. Everyone has an interest. Some want it to be a museum, others a carnival attraction. And I'm sure Lauren Holt just wants to live there.
I'll have to dig
People
deeper.
keep talking about his
Well, you need to do
shoulders.
it quickly. I unfortunately must file the papers in 2 days. Otherwise, I lose control of the property and it falls into the hands of the state. And I doubt they give a fig about anyone's opinions.
I'm gonna
in this
rig the
town.
papers.
I love a good ticking clock.
So
as long as it's not a time bomb.
we love being under pressure. Suddenly, the outcome of the case is gonna be the house goes to Nancy Drew, and I'm gonna stand up and go ah ah ah. I want that fucking house. It's quaint, and I could keep some goats out back.
Where were you when this evidence was stolen?
It's a
If you can believe
fixer-upper.
it, I was here.
Flop to fabulous.
I have no reason to steal the evidence, trust me. It's giving me more headaches than I care to admit.
Do you have the CCTV footage?
CCTV footage from the break-in.
Yes, we do. Huh. I had completely forgotten about
It's a
that.
big ass camera on the
Do you
wall.
mind if I take a look at the footage?
Of course, of course.
Shouldn't you look at the
Take about a
footage?
day to get the right footage.
Takes a
Come back
day?
tomorrow and it will be here waiting for you.
What's the point of CCTV stuff if you forget that it is there? The incompetence, exactly. Where did he go to law school? He doesn't even know what the word evidence means, and he graduated? This mediocre man really got through with his family's money. The law degree is fake. It's printed on Chuck E. Cheese printer paper. It was... His license is a sketch photo from a Chuck E. Cheese photo booth. Caters, thank you for another gift sub. I appreciate that so much.
Do you mind me asking
Thank you,
what
thank
you.
you.
Were doing 3 days ago?
That would be the day you visited Mozam Castle. Are you asking for an alibi, Miss Drew?
I am. Were you
I'm
wearing
just
a
trying to
hoodie and
confirm
jumping
what
over
everyone
bridges?
was doing the day that the Book of Apologies was stolen.
I know it was stolen, but you know I'm the one that called your dad to have you go look for it to begin with.
Right.
It might be a cover,
Other
sis.
people might say they were with you.
I was at Salem District Court all day, so unless you're interviewing the fine folks who stole eggs from a plover's nest at Winter Island Beach,
A plover is a
triple parked
bird.
outside the Wax Museum during the middle of the Harvest Festival, I highly doubt my schedule will have crossover with any of the alibis you're following up on.
He really thinks he's above all of this. And Hannah Gascard, thank you so much for the bits. Midnight in Salem is amazing so far. We absolutely love it. It's the best game I've ever
One quick
played.
question for you,
Thank
Deb.
you so much for the
Do you remember
bits.
where you were on the night the Hawthorne house was burned?
Of course. I was having dinner with my son. It was a very expensive dinner because Jason got the 64-ounce tomahawk chop. And I paid for it like I always do. Ha! You actually
Daddy's
suspect
rich.
me of committing this crime?
No. I just like to get the full picture of who was where.
I
when.
suspect him.
Good.
I suspect him 100%.
Thank you, Judge.
In fact,
Also, I thought you should know there's a car parked outside in the handicapped spot.
Huh, you don't say.
and
I'll
it's
have it taken care of.
Jason.
Goodbye now.
Let's go see Jason's car get towed. This is gonna be my favorite thing in the world. I miss Deirdre following me. I'm very upset she's not following me anymore. Justice, something, something, justice. Ah, there's my favorite character. Okay, hold on.
Hi, Nancy.
Okay, see you later. I guess we don't really have anything else to say. Let's just...
Why are there protesters in a small town like this?
She doesn't even face me anymore. She doesn't even face me anymore. The character is facing the hay barrels.
Why are there protesters in a small town like this?
I have to go. I have to leave this place. I have to leave this place right now. I have to leave this place right now. Right now, I have to... Look at the pumpkin that's floating and it's chopped off. Or is it it might be in a crate. Never mind. I'm just looking for problems. Never mind. I'm a hater. Yes! Lauren's my fave.
Yes, I am. This shop is
I hope
really
she gets a
cool.
house.
I love the decor.
Thank you.
Yeah, this is pretty cool.
It's taken a lot of years to get it the way I want.
I can't see a lot
kind of
because I have
imagined
nearsightedness.
This is what an actual witch's shop would look like.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Pause.
You have a
Nancy Drew thinks this is what an actual witch's shop would look like. They would be serving scones. They would be serving apple cider donuts and pumpkin pie tarts. They would be serving cold pressed coffee. Nancy said, accused of witches, selling cold pressed coffee, burn her at the stake, matcha brownies.
all these herbs. Look, St. John's wort, mandrake root. You know, witches were just synonymous with people who used the old medieval ways of working with plants and animals, curing ills. They were healers, shamans, and confessors. You can see why some people...
Lauren's like, are you gonna fucking buy
I
something?
know, right? No leeches here, though. I draw the line at bloodsuckers. I'm glad you get it. A lot of people around here don't.
She's like, are you gonna buy
so?
something
Some
or...
say I'm cashing in, not respecting history. People get so caught up in the death and judgment. But I was always interested in all of that lost knowledge, even as a kid.
I bet a lot of kids around here are fascinated by it.
Used to be.
Kids these days. That's what she's saying. She said kids these days. You get a lot of people in, maybe May, Parry. Any witches come in? Olivia? Let's talk about May.
People in? Maybe May Parry?
Because we're trying to clear her name, right?
That's funny.
Why?
Look, she's had a hard time. She's not the only one. I've been the kid everyone looks at. You need friends to talk to. She doesn't want any.
She has her sister. Teegan cares about
Yeah,
her.
their parents
Teegan
left for,
protects what's
like,
important
another
to
country.
Teegan. Sometimes that's May.
Remember when shit got real and their parents left their 2 teenage children in the house by themselves and went to another country? Pepperidge Farm remembers.
Ha!
Oh, wow. Witches. A mortar and pestle. Witches. Witches. Okay. She is really cool. Nancy just walks in the back. Nancy?
Interesting.
Just
book.
walking in the back.
Very old. Priceless.
Yeah, the music is vibes.
Well, in that case, why not keep it behind glass?
I use it every day. Only me, no one else. Now, what
What?
else do you want to talk about?
I would have thought this would have been a puzzle and I'm gonna have to make tea or something.
It's very old. Priceless, really.
Love her.
Gosh, these pastries look delicious.
Can I have a free sample for being your bestie? She doesn't even give a shit.
Gosh, these pastries look delicious.
Oh, left on red.
Gosh, these pastries look delicious.
She's like, okay, then pay me.
Gosh, these pastries look delicious.
She said, pay me. She said, pay me. And she deserves to be paid. And you know what, Nancy? You don't get a free
Herbal tea
pastry.
and natural remedies. A whole menu.
This
to
is a
choose
small
from.
business.
These seats look so comfortable. And what a great view of the
Dropping
town square.
hints like I am screaming at this game. All right, well, see you later, Lauren. There's another shop up here. I want to see if it's open. Is that my phone? I don't remember how to open the phone, so I'm gonna hold this rust be gone instead. I don't remember how to open the phone. Oh, open phone. It's select. It says right there. User has been added to the chat. This better be someone threatening me. Oh, the famous Nancy Drew. Is that Joe Hardy? This is Joe and Frank. Oh, they started a group chat. Oh, we're really hip in 2019 now. We're trying to figure out what could have caused you to see a ghost. Maybe an actual ghost. Is he always like this? Only on the good days. Hey, I'm here, you know. Oh, they are a hoot and a holler. Not go for the register. Oh, so cute. Huh, dude? What? Wait, is he going, huh? Uh-huh. What is with all the H's? I thought that's what that was. Wait, did they literally just text me with absolutely no new information? 4 H's in a row. That's like, huh? Do you want to get pumped? Get a key to the Hawthorne house. Gather alibis for the book theft. Gather alibis for the arson. Man, I hate doing alibis. Oh, here we go. New shop. Who owns it? Olivia owns this. Okay, this is atmospheric. Okay, the judge has one of these in his office. He has links to witchcraft and wizardry. Just as I said, oh, Kringle. Can I reach that Kringle bar? Hold your horses. I'm gonna use the mouse for this. How many Kringle? No Kringle? Nancy said no more Kringle.
Scented candles. Pretty standard gift shop material. Wait, broomstick? What kind of fragrance is that?
If it smells like broomstick, isn't that just smell like burning wood? Isn't that just burning wood? It's a woodwick candle. She said woodwicks.
You're back! Great. Let me guess. More questions?
Yeah, that's kind of my thing.
Spooky how you could tell.
Though it harm none, do as thou wilt.
Cool little Renaissance fair shop you got going on.
I guess it can't do any harm.
I want to be like, oh my God, I love the Renaissance fair. This place is so happening. I want to be.
I've been going around
Oops.
asking
I guess I
everyone
clicked
in
it.
town where they were on the night of the arson.
The night of the what?
Arson. At Hawthorne House?
Why, I have no idea what you're talking about. Kidding, Nancy. Don't look so serious. I was here that night, doing my thing. I think there had to have been at least 20 people who can confirm that. It really stinks that Lauren is going to
suspicious.
lose her home.
Well, we'll see.
Yeah, of course.
She wants her to lose her home. So, I've heard ghosts.
I've heard ghosts are haunting
I don't know
Salem.
why she laughs so
course.
much.
You believe it?
How could I not when I've seen them with my own eyes?
Really? Can you describe what you saw?
Sure. It was dark, foggy.
She's a little too straight and narrow to
walking
think
through
she's
the
a witch. I don't
cemetery.
understand what's going on.
Or was it the town square?
But maybe that's
I
me
don't remember, but I
gatekeeping
do remember
witchery.
A ghost. No, multiple ghosts. Spirits.
And did you ever see any ghosts near Hawthorne House?
As a matter
Not
of
that,
fact, I
Jonas.
did. I told you that a coven of witches unleashed them on the town a few years back.
Yeah.
They will not rest until they get their vengeance. Let me guess. You can't find proof of a living soul present at the house the night it burned.
I've only
Maybe the
talked to, like,
culprit
2 people,
wasn't among
sis.
The living?
That sounds even harder to prove.
Up to an
Have
electrical
you seen
wiring.
The restless souls of Salem, Nancy?
I've seen something, but I'm not willing to just believe it's real. I need more.
Be careful. They'll
I am
still
getting
find
Kathy
you
and
whether
Jimmy
you
and
believe
also
in them or
Tulsi
not.
Gabbard.
You might want to avoid the cemetery.
I would love to go to the cemetery. 3 days ago, were you doing any
3
witch
days
tours?
ago, were you doing any witch tours?
3 days ago? No, I was not.
Okay. You remember what you were doing?
Actually, I had won a spa holiday at the Wayfarer Inn over in Marblehead. It was amazing.
Maybe I
And
should
those
check
glass
that
cup
out.
Things on my back, it was wicked
The
crazy.
suction things?
Oh. You have any receipts or...
It was all expenses paid. And I'd show you my back, but I'm a quick healer. Witch powers. It looks like it never happened.
Witch
Well,
powers.
I had a flyer for the spa, but I threw it away this morning. Sorry,
Well, then it should
I know
still be
I'm
in the
not being
trash.
helpful.
It's okay. You are. Thanks.
Very sus. Very sus. Not that, Nicole. I didn't see and I don't want to see. Yeah, have y'all ever got that? What's it called? Suctioning? Cupping. Is it called cupping? Where they put the hot cups on your back and it sucks up your skin? It just
It's
sucks your
about
skin
you,
right
Teegan,
up.
and Lauren, when you were kids.
Why are you interested in this?
You would
We
think
grew
she would call
apart.
the
It
spa.
happens.
I found an old photo from back then. It had the name Coven on it. Look. Was it the one you talk about in your show?
You found this photo at Teegan's house?
Yeah,
I didn't peg her as sentimental.
So was it the same one?
they're friends. They
yes,
were friends.
Same coven. We heard about it as kids, I guess. We were all into history and witches. We still are.
And yet you've never made up.
I don't get why you care.
They
Can't help it.
sandpaper you
It's a mystery,
beforehand?
even if you all tell me it isn't.
Okay, I'll see you later. Now, what about these cats?
Hey there, girl.
Are these
Can't tell if you're
stuffed?
supposed to be cute or creepy.
Read her. Why is she selling egg timers or little alarm clocks? I love how sometimes Nancy is nearsighted and then sometimes she's not. At this moment, I can see a lot of things pretty clearly. But it's not always that way. Nancy needs to get her LASIK. Free consultation. All right, I guess we need an alibi. Well, I don't know. Do we suspect her? We're trying to clear her sister's name.
Nancy, hey, pretty well. You know, it would really help if I could get May to talk
We
to
gotta get May to talk
She
to
hasn't
us.
given her alibi yet.
No. And everyone seems to have
Oh,
one.
the cat's a
Except
reference
her.
to the
Everyone?
Japan
Is it
game.
possible that it could be someone from outside of town? A visitor or something?
Absolutely. But statistically speaking, crime is rarely a random occurrence.
It's a mystery to me.
I have a question.
You have anything you wanted to talk about?
I do have a question. Has anyone thought maybe faulty wiring? Because the house is like 600 years old or something and probably wasn't made to have electricity in it in the first place and probably
What's
got
the
wired
history
poorly.
behind the Hawthorne
Am I
estate?
not wrong?
Right. Well, Judge John Hawthorne was born and raised in Salem. His father was a decorated military man who had many real estate holdings throughout New England. And when Judge Hawthorne became a justice, he tried to expand those holdings. Much of the land that the Hawthorne estate was built on was actually seized property from accused witches.
They stole the land
So
from the
awful.
witches.
I think the land stealing part was even mentioned in Olivia's tour.
Didn't expect her to actually care
Oh.
about the history.
I love that
At the time,
iPad tour.
No one made the connection, not even in court documents.
I'm using logic, sis. We're using logic. Something
Do you think
Nancy's
the
never
fire
heard
is
of. New
somehow
Nancy doesn't know
related
her.
To Salem's history with witches.
What do you mean?
Like, is it meant as a symbolic gesture? Because that's how most witches died?
That was a European thing. No, they were more civilized in the New World.
What?
We hung our witches.
I
Short
thought they
drops
were
or
burned at the
slowly
stake or
changed.
dropped in
A
water.
couple more died in custody awaiting trial.
Oh.
One, an elderly man who refused to testify.
Oh,
was forced to
pressed.
Pressed?
Yeah.
The
They
rocks.
put a bunch of heavy stones on
I
top
saw.
of
I
her.
played that video game. I played Little Hope. I know.
That's
know, I know.
horrible.
She did not know the weight until she felt the freedom.
Y'all think it was
Scarlet letter.
Nancy?
Also a descendant of Judge Hawthorne. Except Nathaniel Hawthorne was so horrified with his family's history that he added a W to change it.
Wow.
Oh, that's where we get
Focus on descendants
Hawthorne.
Isn't really something they teach you in school.
That's why I know the name Hawthorne and
We
not
think our world is
Hathorne.
so much more advanced now. But
Is this
we have
real?
a hard time escaping
I mean,
our
I know the
past.
Salem witch trials were real. Not that, Nicole. Not stay pressed. Where were you the night of the fire? This total something guest room. Do I have to ask all the? I think I have to
Where
ask. It's
were
on the
you
checklist.
On the night of the fire?
I was at my boyfriend's
Not
watching
this
a movie.
dead plant.
Here, this is his number. You can ask him.
Have you been dating Damien for a long time?
Yeah, a couple years, I think. I like him. I mean, I really do. He listens to me. Yeah, he's great.
Not
Was he
two.
with you the whole
Pause.
night?
2 years in, and she's like, I think I like him. 2 years of dating. Teegan says, yeah, I think I like him. And then not only that, but she gives me his number. Could you maybe get him off my back?
I mean, most of the night. I don't think he's capable of arson, if that's what you're suggesting.
You trust him.
Absolutely. 100%. Go ahead.
Go
him.
ahead, call
You'll
my
see.
boyfriend. Please call my boyfriend.
There was this photo tucked away in the
Please
guest
call my
room.
boyfriend.
Now I'm really embarrassed. Such an awkward age.
Is that Olivia and Lauren?
She's
in
gonna
the
get
picture with you?
canceled because of this
Yeah.
picture.
We were pretty tight back then. Had to take pictures.
She said awkward
I
age.
couldn't tell where it was taken. Do you remember? There were lots of books and candles.
It was probably the... I don't know.
She
Books
just
and
started
candles are everywhere
shaking.
in Salem. It could be anywhere. It was years ago. I don't really
Books and
remember.
candles. That's their main import-export in Salem. She said that could be literally anywhere. We have a big import-export business in books and candles in Salem, Massachusetts.
How did
She said that could be
Francis Tuttle
anywhere.
come to own the property?
Ms. Tuttle bought it 30 years ago, cheap. It was falling apart. The former owners couldn't be located, so it was auctioned. She was a bit of a kooky lady living in a ruin like that, but she was kind. I mean, she took in Lauren like a daughter.
That's
Says
nice.
something about someone, doesn't it?
I guess.
I agree.
This poor dead plant on the desk right in front of me. Just sprawled across the desk, dead.
Deirdre only mentioned it in passing. But
I love
you
this
and
dead
Olivia
book.
used to be friends?
We were, and I guess it
I
doesn't
mean,
hurt
dead
to
plant.
mention
Did I
that
say dead
Lauren was a
book?
part of our little group as well, but that was years ago.
So you don't get along now.
Things changed.
Did something happen?
She really,
I don't
she
see why
runs
this is relevant.
the gift
Aren't
shop
you
next
supposed to be
door.
clearing my sister's name? She doesn't need more blame for things she didn't do.
What did she get the blame for before?
This town wants someone to blame for everything. She's different and gets singled out.
I want to know more about anyone who might have a motive for the fire.
I wish she were
Maybe you
watering
can
it the
help
whole
if you know
time.
them,
Just
even as old friends.
over watering it.
Go on.
Hey, Eris. I wish she was just standing there with the watering can, just dousing it, and water was running off of the desk, and that plant's just dead.
What can you tell me about
Just
Olivia?
dead.
What can I tell you about Olivia? I can tell you that I think her shtick is ridiculous. And that she's doing this town
Not
a disservice
blonde.
by selling this silly idea of broomsticks in this double toil and trouble version of witches. This is a place of real history, and she wants it to be a theme.
Oh, that's why she didn't
Do
like
you think
Olivia.
She would have burned down the house.
She wants it to be
I
respected.
suppose it would be good for business. People love a ruin.
Especially a haunted ruin.
She keeps
She is
twitching.
pretty happy lighting fires. But I don't know.
Do you see
I only
that?
want my sister cleared.
I know. We're getting there. I can't help but think about the rumor Olivia talks about. The coven.
You shouldn't pay any attention to her stories. She just says whatever she thinks the crowd wants. Real history isn't interesting to Olivia.
So you never heard this rumor elsewhere?
She reads Harry
I
Potter.
didn't say that. There are no witches in Salem. Just showy frauds and stupid kids doing stupid things. Don't trouble yourself with ancient history and rumors. There's a real kid in trouble who needs your help.
All right, I'm gonna skip some of her, some of the things she tells me occasionally. Olivia's next door reading the Harry Potter for the 18th time.
What can you tell me about
We
Lauren?
fully know.
Lauren is a piece of work. Olivia may pretend
What?
to be a witch, but Lauren thinks she's a witch, you know? They are as bad as
She
each other.
doesn't like Lauren because she runs a
Real
coffee
legacy
shop and thinks she's a
history of Salem
witch.
is what's important, not over-the-top stories and hokey potions and lotions.
So
Oh,
you don't go to
essential
her shop?
oils. That's
I've never
right.
been in, but I've had the tea. My advice: stay away from the Senna Leaf. Ruin your whole day.
She
Do you
said
think she would
the
burn
shit's
down
for
Hawthorne
hours.
House?
I don't know. Maybe. If
She
thought it
said
would help
I
her stay on
pooped
the
for
grounds.
hours.
She certainly doesn't want anyone else having it, even if there are historical and legal reasons.
Congratulations,
Like I said,
Taylor.
I don't really know her that well anymore.
She really said, Teegan really said, I'm gonna stop being friends with literally everybody in town. Hey, Monica, welcome back.
Do you remember what you were doing 3 nights ago?
3 days ago? Well, I was probably working
I said
here.
3 nights
Why?
ago.
You were
Not
working at
days.
the museum. Can anyone confirm that?
Well, I'm always here.
But was anyone else here?
She's getting
May was home
shifty.
all day, laying low, and Olivia wasn't here either. I don't know where she was, to be honest. You'll have to ask her.
So no one can confirm that? And
She
you're
looks
sure
like she's-
May was at home?
She's barely left the house since the
She's
incident.
piling up an
People here
imaginary
treat her
pile of
like she has
shit.
an infectious disease. It's awful. And I don't blame her if she wants to sit at home on her phone all day. Ugh. Her parents need to come home. Soon.
Can you
So,
call your
I gotta
parents?
ask, what do you get out of this?
I get a lot.
This is how
Really?
Nancy gets it.
You travel around, talk to all these people, deal
Yeah.
with all their problems.
This
put
is how
yourself in
Nancy
harm's way?
feels alive.
Not always. Alright, some of the time. I don't know. It's like there's these small obstacles that I enjoy
Okay.
working on.
I don't need to
and they're
hear her
interesting.
process.
But what I really
You know, there's a theory about why these specific women were persecuted as witches.
Hallucinations,
Some people believe that
circulation
ergot, which is a-
issues?
a rational explanation for
Just a theory. Anyway, I don't want.
Can you tell
She
me
said,
about the accident
"I don't wanna
May was
keep
in
you."
when she was a kid?
Why do you need to know that? How is it important?
I didn't think it was, but everyone else sees
It started with the arson.
What just
She has
happened?
other convictions.
I
on
didn't even click a
contributing
button. I'm
to
holding the controller like
what
this.
happened.
It was an old shed near our home. May was
Oh,
about
she's telling me
9
the
years old.
story about May's
She was in it
the
when
fire.
She shouldn't have been. Playing with
Matches.
Candles, A
Oh.
lighter. I don't know. It caught fire. She was charged.
I remember
She
as a
was so
kid.
young.
I feel responsible.
Oh.
She shouldn't even have been there, and I'm the older sister.
It's not your fault. I'm sorry to upset you.
Do you remember
It helps me
being
to
like
understand.
6
Just
years
don't
old?
Talk to May about it.
Okay.
Please.
And every single day you walk into school, they're like, don't play with matches. The only thing I remember about grades kindergarten through 5th grade is don't play with matches. I never even saw a match. And yet it was built up to be the scariest thing, which, don't play with matches.
Do you have any more information about the Salem witch trials?
Scissors, don't run with
Did the
scissors.
exhibitions
Yes.
manage to spark your interest?
They did. I found this display showing the ancestry of the accused.
Ancestry.
But it didn't seem fully complete. I was wondering if you had more information stored
Don't
here
talk to
somewhere.
strangers.
Well, we do have the upper floor, which is also where I keep most of my accused witches' stuff.
Would it be okay for me to go
Why
up
haven't
there?
you told me about
I'd
this?
really like getting a better picture of the history of Salem.
Usually we don't allow people up on the 2nd floor. It's restricted. But maybe just this once I can make an exception.
I'm gonna trip and sue
You
the
are here to help,
museum.
after all. So if you think it would benefit you, feel free to go up there.
Thank you.
It's actually
Okay, thank you. Oh, it's behind a shore. Of course it is. Excuse me. How do I...
Closed off. Looks like they're...
How do I get around the... I can't go forward anymore. She probably told me. Can we have a little chit-chat, Teegan? What's the...
Nancy, hey.
Oh,
Talk
shit.
to you
She's not
later.
telling me how to get... Okay, we're gonna do this with the mouse. The good old-fashioned way. All right, hold on. I got it under control.
Closed off.
Yeah. Am I just supposed to click? Oh! Oh, wow. I thought she was gonna jump over it. I'm gonna trip up here and I'm gonna sue somebody. I'm so ready for this. I'm gonna trip and everyone's gonna get sued. This kind of reminds me of the upper floor of the portrait gallery. Am I supposed to be looking for it? Surely there would be a shining book if I could read it. Some sort of shimmering. Oh, perfect. That one was put in the wrong way. Oh, finally, something I care about. The history of A&W root beer. Suspected to be created by bootleggers during the Prohibition. Criminals? Stating it stood for another way. To choose another way for LaSalle is to choose from the use of spirits. Oh, like alcohol. The smugglers and gangsters go for another way out. Oh, they use this for a lot of things. Can you turn the page? What if I wanted to turn the page? That's it. That's all I'm allowed to read is page 145 and 146. That's
Someone's a busy bee.
all I've been
Court
allowed to read.
protocols, Ancestry records. Teegan is really
AW
digging
root
deep
beer.
into the witch trials.
Oh, are these gonna be long? Look, she has a clock from the gift shop. She has a clock from the gift shop, which tells me she's still friends with Olivia. And me, I am always right. The Accused Witches Organization, righting the wrongs of the past. There's a pamphlet! Fundraising. The accused witches have their rights. Today they can be restored through global centers that educate, restore, reclaim selected lands that were legally lost. Okay. Oh. The Salem witch trial descendants have spread all over the globe. 20 victims executed. 50 been arrested. Sentenced living relatives. You have family ties. Be sure to join. Oh, I can click this to move on. Wardwell from Sabrina. From the hit show Sabrina on Netflix. Shelby, you recognize the banker's lamp from Animal Crossing and not an actual bank? Baker. Sarah, his wife, the province of Massachusetts Bay Law said that you're dealing with. Sarah Good. These are the actual names. Dorcas Good. Neighbors did not like her scornful nature and request for charity as she was a poor woman. Tituba called her a witch first, then the Paris girls, all creating stories to have her tried for witchcraft. Sarah Good's daughter. I read Wikipedia. I know all this. If you know, you know. I read it. I read a page or two. Is that it? Is there anything in these drawers, maybe? Nope. We're just zooming in on the... Now, that pen's nice. I would like to take that pen. It looks like the game will not allow me to steal the pen. That's it? Can I jump over the railing? Let's check the floor. Check the floor. The camera moves everywhere, so don't forget to check the floor. This really is oh, there's a dead bug in the lamp. Sad. Me finding a problem with everything. Nothing is good enough for Nancy. So there wasn't anything over here. Well, unless there was. That is a filthy couch. Someone's been shitting on that couch. Nancy sounds so much different. You hate it? I actually don't mind it, if I'm being... Like...
Whoa, originals? These books must be hundreds of years old. No wonder they're restricted. I hope their information is still open to the public, at least.
I don't necessarily prefer either one. The other one's... The original voice actor sounds more like Sabrina in my head, because I've always known her as... Or not Sabrina. Now I've gone Teenage Witch. Nancy. However, I think this one actually sounds more the age of Nancy.
Hey.
Oh, talk to you later. We'll talk later. Goodbye. Did I interview everybody over here? I'm ready to see some ghosts. What if I just went home and went to bed? What if Nancy Drew took one Ambien and she ended up sleeping for 2 days and the case was already over? 35. You thought she sounded 35? I think the voice actor's like 60, right? Or 70? The original one? Depression simulator. Hey, Clueless, you didn't miss much. We're just, you know me, just walking around the woods.
Creepy.
I thought maybe we could we could fingerprint that ghost. Let's look for something. A projector, perhaps? I didn't know I could even go over here. Wow, there's a lot of pumpkins you can put around this place.
A wooden decoration portraying snapdragons.
There's some green right here. It looks like a ghost touched this board. Yeah, the original Nancy's like... I think she's like 70, isn't she? 71 says Google. Yeah. This is where the ghost pooped and rubbed its poop. That's ectoplasm poop. I know what that is. I know what that is. Don't tell me what that is. I know what that is.
Certainly looks hair-raising, even in the light of day.
Ecto-turds. That's right. Don't tell me what that is. I know what that is. Look, there's like a projector somewhere, right? That's how they made the ghost. Drones! This took place in 2019. It was drones.
This ought to help me out.
Finally, a crowbar. It was drones. I know what that is. It's drones.
Locked.
Did they just say I'm not allowed to break and enter? What's all that green stuff over there? What's all that green stuff? Oh, those are plants. Plants are green. Got it. Very curious. Very curious indeed. I would just break in. I should look for things around here, right? Yes. They should have, like, beer cans or something. I feel like this is where the kids would, like... Oh. There's another way. What the actual fuck am I supposed to be doing? Nancy really jumped into this tree. And what? Should I hit the tree with a crowbar? No. No. What's going on there? Are we supposed to hide in the tree and ambush somebody? Am I supposed to be able to see around this tree? See up the tree. What's up the tree? If I were looking for evidence. Okay, let's go to mouse and keyboard to see if I'm missing something. If I were high up in a tree, what would I be looking for and why would I be in the tree? Is this real? Is this entire part real? Now, I would like some back seating here. Why am I in this tree? Am I supposed to perhaps climb into it at a later point? I'm just trying to click anything to jump into the leaf. I can't even jump into the leaf piles. That's a big leaf pile, by the way. There could be a dead body in those leaves. Why was that the worst thing I've ever experienced in my life? It's a glitch for a later time. Okay, I'll take it. I'll take that. I'll take that. I'll take that. What if I climbed into another tree? I don't know. This is kind of pretty. Ugh. I love foliage. Foliage. Okay, well it was really nice to go and take a walk. Foliage. Ever since Katya said it wrong, I don't know which one is the real way to say it. Okay. She's not giving me free samples. We're gonna continue. Nobody has moved in town since yesterday. It's very suspicious that everyone's standing in the same spots they were yesterday. Very suspicious. Did I need to ask? Hold on. I never did get the key. The other alibis. The arson. Who else was there to get an alibi from? Was that something on the doorstep? Hold on. Maybe we should talk to the Hardy Boys. What is that? What is that? Oh my God! Thornton Hall! That says Thornton Hall on it.
A leopard print lighter. Why here? Better hang on to this.
Me setting this house on
Can't
fire?
use that here.
Me setting this house on fire? Very interesting. Don't mind me, ma'am. Just spiraling in the entryway.
Feeling any better about the case?
Just spiraling.
We're going to find out who did this, May. I promise.
She didn't give a shit.
You
They
say
can't
so.
accuse her.
Look, thanks for breakfast.
They have no
I just want to
evidence.
say, I know you're trying to help, but I think you're wasting your time.
Thank you. Have you ever seen this lighter before?
Have you ever seen this lighter before?
Whoa, I lost this days ago. Where'd you find it?
Outside the front door.
Are you always snooping around?
I have a knack for finding things that other people miss.
Thanks. This means a lot to me.
I bet they used her lighter.
Talk to you later.
She was smoking the weed down by the Hawthorne house. And all of the sudden, she dropped the... Nobody ate my goddamn Johnny cakes, and I'm still pissed about
The kitchen
that.
table has a great view out into the neighborhood.
And I'm still pissed. What? Where are the Hardy Boys? Oh. No, no, no.
Interesting.
If they weren't grateful... No, 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 no. And you can't even back out of this, by the way. You can't... You can't back out of this, by the way. Can I push B even?
This one looks...
This is the worst thing I've ever... No, 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 no. If they weren't grateful for my other ones, they're not going to be grateful for those. And they can eat my ass. I'm going to bed. Deirdre in here? Okay. Just check in. I'm ready to have a dream about that witch
Good
again.
night's rest improves memory retention. But it's too early for bed.
Let me tell you right now. Are you listening, chat? It is never too early to go to bed. And I'm talking fully go to sleep bed. I'm talking pass out for the night. I'm talking in your pajamas, snuggled up. You have to cook? Wait, do I actually have to? If she's there,
Ooh, should we take the witch tour?
then who is that? But if she's right here, and she's right here, they're the same person. Now, maybe I need to talk to Alicia.
Yes, can I help you?
Oh,
Do you have access to
CCTV.
any of the
Perfect.
CCTV footage?
Ah, no, sorry. I think that's the judge's purview.
He said I'd get it tomorrow. That's why I want to go to sleep.
Did you know that the break-in was faked?
Sorry,
Did you know
Not
that
fun.
I know that you faked
Whoever
the
broke
break-in?
entered the evidence room without actually having to break anything. They tried to make it look like they broke in from outside, but they came in through the door.
I told the judge to lock that door. And considering how lax security is around here, I mean, you just walked right in. It could have been anyone.
I
Glad
did.
we upgraded the security since then.
You did? This is upgraded
See
security?
you later.
I walked right in. Really want to go in the conference room. Judge Danforth, Alicia Cole. Hey.
Can I...
Right. Thank you,
Thank you, Judge. Also,
Also,
Huh,
I thought we told him that a long time ago. So I think we got everybody's alibi. I mean, wait, if she's there, and she's there, and she's there. Wait. If she's there, and she's there, and she's there, then... Oh, I have to call Tegan's boyfriend. That makes sense. Thank you. She did keep telling me to call her boyfriend. It was very weird. That's very loud phone.
Hello?
is this Damien Faulkner?
Thank you,
Yeah?
thank you.
Hi, my name is Nancy Drew. I'm a private investigator currently working the Hawthorne House case on behalf of Judge Danforth. Do you mind if I take up a minute of your time?
Go ahead.
I'm gonna
Just
start telling
wanted to
people I'm a
follow up
private
on some
investigator.
Statements made by whom?
Teegan Parry,
Yes?
your girlfriend.
Right.
Where were you?
Sorry, but were these statements given to the police?
What?
No, they were given to me willingly.
Yeah, sorry. I work for Alicia, and I've learned to make sure that when you're
He
being
works for
questioned, you
Alicia?
always have a lawyer present. I don't want to sound like I'm guilty or complicit. I just know my rights.
Of course.
But you sound trustworthy.
Oh, thanks.
You sound trustworthy
worked
and
for
maybe
Alicia?
17.
I've interned for her for a
And
while.
so I don't take this very
She doesn't
seriously.
really pay attention to me.
You seem to know a lot about legal framework.
I listen to her on the phone. A lot. Anyway, I was with Teegan on the night of the fire. That's what you wanted to know, right?
Very interesting.
What
Oh,
did you
the
guys do?
intern.
Watched a movie.
Okay. Which movie?
Honestly, couldn't tell you. Teegan picks. You know, they're always some kind of
You don't remember what
vampire
movie you
drama,
watched?
Apocalyptic, teenagey, angsty thing. Don't tell her, but I never pay attention.
Did he
I'm
just
into
describe
hard stuff.
Twilight?
Good to know.
Anything else, or?
No. Thanks for talking to me.
Yep. Sure. Bye.
He just described Twilight. Get a key. Oh my god. Okay. Let's call Deirdre. My
Hello,
phone does not make that
Deirdre?
sound.
Help me!
Deirdre.
Got you. Deirdre 1, Nancy 0. Ugh, you're so gullible.
It's not funny.
Come on. Yes, it is.
How
You
was
know
that
what?
even a
I
prank?
like it. Because now I know how much you care.
Deirdre, let me tell you
Of course
about
I care,
Deirdre.
Despite your best efforts.
Well, anyway, I have some
Oh,
information
Francis
for you.
Tuttle. Let me tell you about Deirdre. Pause. Deirdre is the type who will push you down 3 flights of stairs and then tell you it was just a prank. Fully pushing you down 3 flights of stairs. Let me get Piggy real quick. He's going. He hears a siren outside. Hold on 1 second. Let me get my baby. Oh, you can listen to
Francis
this
Tuttle?
one. Hold on.
What do you know about
I'm
it?
sure I'm missing
She's
nothing.
the former owner of Hawthorne House.
What? That's it?
Well, I thought you were going to research.
It all goes back to Frances Tuttle. Check it out. She took over the Hawthorne House estate in 1992. Although I found 3 different marriage announcements in
Something,
the Salem
something.
News, she was
Salem
never
knew
married
she was
and
never
had
married.
any
This is my
biological
human
children.
child.
The only living heir now
He
is
just
Lauren
woke up
Holt.
from a nap
She met
and was
Frances Tuttle
fussy.
and was officially adopted in 2006.
The judge said there
You
was
can
a
call them
will.
when they're in the
Lauren
same
confirmed
room?
that.
Exactly. But as far as I can tell, there is no will.
Boy.
Nothing was ever filed with the town clerk. No lawyer has stepped forward with a copy. Frances was in her late 80s when she passed, and she had a stroke a few years earlier. Maybe she was confused.
Good boy.
Are you saying you think that Lauren burned down her own house?
Sounds bizarre, I know. But it's the
Wait,
most
we
likely
think Lauren
scenario.
burned down to her house?
Because
Francis Tuttle's house?
Salem, a historic property is classified differently if it's a ruin versus being an intact structure. Without a
Oh.
will, a ruined property is preserved as is.
So Lauren could stay there.
Mm-hmm. Now, I don't think living in a charred-out building is great for your health.
Very interesting.
It's a theory.
We love a
Okay.
theory.
See if you can find out anything else. I'll meet you back at the Parry house later.
We love a theory.
Bye.
All right, Piggy's gonna, he's over there on the couch now. He's being a good boy. Gather alibis. Do I need to call more people? We talked to May. I'm not talking to Ned. What about that doctor in Austria or wherever?
Hi again. It's me, Nancy. Drew.
Hey, I was chasing that killer last time you saw me.
Oh, sorry. Time difference.
Oh, she was
My bad.
sleeping.
problem. I assume you're...
Yeah, I do act.
Please, go.
What do you know about hauntings, ghosts, and global witch trials?
She has so many contacts.
Well, Mosan Castle is one of the most haunted castles in the world. Unsurprising, considering the amount of war and
Good boy,
bloodshed
Piggy.
around the castle. Witches, werewolves, ghosts.
Werewolves? Let's not get sidetracked. We need to talk about the
Can you tell me
ghosts.
more about
We
the
don't need to talk
ghosts?
about the
The
werewolves.
reports are always similar. Sounds of bumps upstairs, footsteps in the hallways, doors opening and closing on their own.
Okay, chat.
Some people
We believe in
feel a cold
ghosts.
touch or a person breathing on them when nobody is near. Floating light orbs are also
I don't believe in
a common
ghosts.
phenomenon in ghost sightings.
Do
I
you
believe in carbon
these
monoxide
reports?
poisoning.
When claims remain this steady over the years, it's hard not to believe. But I do understand it is possible to fool your own senses when you expect something to happen. The mind is suggestible that way.
Oh,
Wind.
like the way we recognize faces in random shapes and patterns.
He has
We
1-800
look for sense
contacts.
in the incomprehensible.
Perhaps
It's
like
no to
that.
ghosts for me.
I can't say for sure.
Okay, I don't have time talking to you about werewolves.
Thank you for your
Have a good evening. Sorry I called you. It's like 3 a.m. for her. Carson, something. Deirdre said to meet her back somewhere, right? I still can't believe she let me drive her car. If a ghost is watching, then yes. Not if a ghost is watching. Sometimes I think about, like, my dead grandpa watching over me, and I'm like, oof. He's not gonna be happy.
I probably shouldn't be in May's room without an invitation.
I think, uh-oh.
A good night's rest improves memory
Oh, come on.
retention.
I want to move
It's too
on.
early for bed.
No, I will not pay your bail.
What?
She thinks I'm in jail.
I thought you were in trouble. Lockpicking someone's safe or...
Just checking it.
You find anything negative?
Right now, I think we're going to have to...
Yeah.
Cool. Now,
Shit. Okay, I have a plan. I don't want y'all to freak out. I have a plan. And it involves somehow walking down these stairs. I'm getting motion sick. We're gonna call May while we're standing in front of her. This is what you asked. This is what y'all told me to do. I'm gonna call May while I'm standing in front of her and see what happens.
Sorry to break it to you, but I'm ghosting you. Try again later. Or don't.
At least she's honest.
At least she's honest? This doesn't even make sense. That looks kind of like our couch. Well, ours is better. Ours is blue. I'm glad they put that in. You know what? Nancy Drew doesn't look both ways before crossing the street anymore. Y'all, I'm kind of at a loss. What's the next thing I need to be doing besides...
A specter may be hanging over Salem, but that doesn't keep the
I expected to hear her voice.
The Halloween spirit.
I'm not close enough to talk to her.
Why are there protesters in a small town like this?
Y'all, they really should have at least, with all the prize she got, they should have put her in a studio, in a sound booth. Let her record those voice lines. She is looking the wrong way. She sure is. She sure is. Maybe try the crowbar. I did try the crowbar at the Hawthorne house. It wouldn't let me open either of the doors, though. We'll try again. Man, imagine a Nancy Drew game with free freaking motion. Maybe it wants me to break in the window.
Locked.
Okay, look. Equipping. I have the crowbar equipped. And it won't even let me try it. It said, don't even think about it.
Locked.
Should I try it on the lock?
Locked.
We get it, Nancy. Maybe one of the windows? Should I breaking and...
Certainly looks hair-raising.
Should I breaking
Can't use
and...
that here.
Should I breaking
Can't
and
use that
entering?
here. These snapdragons are lovely. At least some of them survived the fire.
Very interesting that these particular snapdragons survived the fire. Is there a spare key? Good idea. Exactly what I was thinking about breaking and entering with a spare key. God, Nancy just must go through her entire life just so fucking dizzy. Imagine how dizzy she is. She did like looking at this thing over here.
A wooden decoration.
Rust!
Can't use that here.
Crowbar. Rust be gone. I was gonna help clean that up for them. I have to talk to Lauren again. Oh, because after the phone call with Deirdre, Now that Lauren's a suspect. All right. Thank you. I appreciate it. Don't worry, I'm on the case. Call up Lauren Conrad. I wish. Oh my God. They should make a Nancy Drew mystery with like real life celebrities. What kind of herbs? I was hoping I could borrow the main key. Yes, thank you.
The main Hawthorne house.
Key? Oh, I don't have a key anymore.
This part of the game gets a little bit convoluted.
No,
okay.
But Alicia does. If you ask her, she'll lend it to you. I'm sure.
Alicia does. Everyone says there's ghosts in this town. I'm sure you've been asked this before,
I'm sure you've been asked this before, but where were you on the night Hawthorne
alibis.
was burned down?
I thought we already got
I was
hers.
coming home from work, crossing through the cemetery. I could see the orange glow. By the time I got home, it was almost all gone.
That if true.
Were you the first one to call?
Big if
Anyone
true.
see you earlier? Like an hour before?
I was in my shop.
Any customers?
Check the CCTV.
No. Are you trying to say that I burned down the house?
No, I never said that.
Good.
Nancy loves to imply things.
I've said it a million times, but I'll say it again for your benefit. I'm just glad she wasn't alive to see it. She loved that house.
She killed her first.
I loved her. You understand?
Of course. You were the first person to see the fire?
Well, yeah. I was going home, and that's where the fire was.
Except for the person who started it.
Fire might help you keep your home.
I know that now, but I didn't before. It's a slim chance at best. I'd rather it was whole and shown to be mine by right.
But if that's not an option?
Nothing could make me want to destroy it.
Something, 3 nights back.
Remember where you were 3 nights back?
Didn't she just tell us?
Here, I told you already.
Oh,
I have
because Austria.
And I'm the only one who works here. Why?
Because I chased someone in
No,
Austria.
just a related incident. I don't suppose there are any ghost sightings in your shop?
The spirits come and go as they please.
The spirits love the apple cider tarts. You should try one.
Yeah, me neither.
The spirit said the cold brew is the bee's knees.
You ever hear rumors about a coven in Salem?
That's just something
Tell your
says to
friends.
sell tour tickets.
The spirit said, make sure you tell your friends.
So you never heard a rumor? As a kid, maybe?
What are you getting at?
I found a photo of you.
One spirit will piss on each pumpkin pie strudel
Remember where this photo was
for an
taken?
extra charge of $6.99.
Well, sort of. It was a shed somewhere close to the neighborhood the Parrys live in.
The Parrys?
I went there a few times.
So the 3 of you used to hang out.
We knew that.
Well, that was long ago. We did dumb things. I wish we hadn't. Far as I know, there's no coven of witches, though.
Okay, I don't need to know about the herbs. I don't need to
See
know
you
about the
later.
essential oils, etc., 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 etc. Achievement unlocked. Investigate everyone. Oh, please tell me. Get a key. We have to go talk to Alicia. It's so hard to go in any direction in this game. Oh my God. It's so extreme. Nancy turns with wrath. She turns on a dime and she turns with wrath. With a zest for life. Nancy Drew turning with a zest for life. Have there been any puzzles? Yeah, we made pancakes.
Yes, can I help you?
Not that, Shelby.
Do you know Lauren Holt?
Owner of Luminous Infusions. Resident of the Hawthorne Estate carriage house.
So do you know her?
Absolutely.
Answer the question,
I
Alicia.
represent her.
How's the case going?
Well, that's a bit of a confidentiality issue.
Oh.
But you are the daughter of a lawyer. So.
But your dad is
there is no
rich.
case.
So.
No one has been able to find it.
And without the will, the house goes to the state.
The law is the law. I can try to get a delay. But we've already delayed twice, and the state doesn't care that someone lives there.
Uh-oh.
It's a tough world out there.
I spoke with Lauren. She mentioned you have a key.
A key. Bye, Dottie. Glad you got to
the
be here.
Hawthorne house.
It's the only copy. Don't lose it. Oh, and this really isn't supposed to be in your hands. If someone finds you with it, I might have to say you stole it.
That's fine.
I'll make sure to be discreet. Thanks.
Here to help, Nancy.
Here to help.
Next time, please knock before entering. Okay?
Not please knock.
See you later.
Let's not knock. Hold on. Can you actually? You can't even knock. There is no knocking. I can't knock. Don't leave your door open if you don't want people to walk into your room. Okay? We all learned that as teenagers. We all learned that as teenagers. You don't want people walking straight into your office or your room or whatever. Don't leave it wide open. Okay? And that's just that on that. And that's just that on that, Flops. It seems like it's getting late. Or maybe time is just... Nope, it's still the same time. It's kind of a different time in these woods than it is in the rest of town. A little bit more afternoon in these over here, and it's a little bit more late afternoon in town.
Locked.
Okay, here's the plan. I'm gonna go pee really quick. I'm gonna pause right here. This will be cut out of the YouTube video, don't worry. I'm gonna go pee. I'll be right back, and then we're gonna enter the Hawthorne house. Okay, we're back. I have the key to the Hawthorne house, and I just opened... Let me guess. Wait! Has Lauren just been leaving her house unlocked? Has she literally just been leaving her house unlocked? So I'm gonna need like the crowbar probably. Put the crowbar on the door. And then at the same time... Oh, she had it hooked under the bottom of the door. Got it. The game's muted? Oh, shh, 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 shh. The game wasn't muted. It was, Nancy was just not really saying much. And instead, I had chosen to not, to have the game muted.
Old secretary desk. Roaring 20s, maybe.
Roaring 20s. This looks kind of like the desk that was in Austria. Listen, here on the halfmoonjoe channel, we don't really make mistakes. Everything is done on purpose. And it's, and it's what we in the industry call a flawless production. A.W. Root Beer. Just as I suspected. A&W Root Beer owned this desk, owns this hole. Wait, what does it want me to do with that knowledge? I can't even click that. I would have thought there was something to pop out. Can you open the desk, Nancy? God, dragging the mouse anywhere is excruciating. All right, let's go back to the controller. Lots of
still smoldering from the
still
fire.
smoldering.
It's
Like
making my eyes water.
a week later. She should probably be wearing a mask in here, cause like this can't be good for you.
There's something peculiar about this mirror.
The mirror.
Someone painted laurels on the mirror glass.
Someone painted laurels on the mirror glass. Maybe I have to give the desk some plants. That's a thinker. Oh my God, the mirror is a 2D image. Everything else is moving, but the mirror is a 2D image. The mirror is not real. Oh my God. Okay, let's do some more snooping. We've got a radio here. We've got some stuff right here. Oh yeah, she doesn't have a reflection either. Not me not noticing.
A brand new jacket. Who would leave this behind?
She stole the jacket. Did you see that she stole the jacket? Inspect the jacket. Oh, okay. Someone really starched this jacket, huh, sis? They really said, oh, fire marks. That's fire hole. Can I click on that to inspect it? This jacket needs a little bit of Rust-Oleum, I think.
Oh, hello.
Uncover the
business
secrets. Ravencroft Witch Tours. I think that's the thing I took. Or maybe it's not. Olivia. Yeah, this is the same tour I took. Wait, that's too many numbers. 555, 654. Oh, 555 is the area code. This is, there needs to be another hyphen in that. No, but that's not enough numbers. Can you believe that they didn't even bother putting a good fake number on this? What the heck is that? They're missing a number. Okay, I inspected the jacket. So I unzipped that thing. She looks to see if it's Gucci so she can resell it on, I don't know, where do you resell stuff? eBay? People don't use eBay. I mean, I use eBay, but that is how I know nobody else uses eBay. It's because I use eBay. Whoa, look! There's more of the psychology books that were in the judge's office. A possible link. A possible link. So this is the dead's room.
It's dusty.
Maybe we should spray some Rust-Oleum on it. I like to use Rust-Oleum as a duster. Not the ant infestation. And Lauren wants this house? This. It's the ant
Francis Tuttle
infestation.
needed this medical machine to stay alive. I wonder what will happen to it now.
Nancy's like, I wonder if I could steal this thing as well. She stole the jacket.
It's dusty.
I prefer to use my Rust-Oleum as a dust remover. Don't do that. All right, let's go upstairs, I guess.
The entire second floor.
Can you
has
die in
burned
this game
down.
like the other games?
Looks unstable. Not going any further than this. The entire the entire.
I was on board with this. I was like, hey, this one might be fun. And now they're telling me I can't die. They keep making this ghost sound too. Wait, I've seen this before. The ECID shipping was also in Olivia's shop. Wait, there's shit around here that's part of Okay, so we found Olivia's business cart. This shipping box was also in Olivia's store. These are from the judge's office. Now, part of me thinks they were just lazy and didn't update.
Can't use that here.
They didn't want to update the textures.
Can't use that here.
But part of me is just suspicious in general.
An old secretary desk.
Roaring 20s. Oh, that's where a panel was. That's not how secret panels work. The not so secret panel. My dear Lauren, you came to me midwinter and made each day feel brightest. Like a lion, I care for my new cub and the monks with spring something. Now I wish for you to choose. Make this house your home or be free of this burden. The will is in the house. Why wouldn't you just put the will in the drawer?
Written in Francis Tuttle's own hand.
If the will's in the wheel's in the house.
Teegan, I was able to rule out some.
You need to come here quickly. Something's happened.
Someone better
I'll
have
be
died.
right there.
You don't do this. First of all, pause. You don't do that to people on the phone. You don't say, we have to talk, or there's something urgent happens, you have to get here immediately. You fucking tell them, because otherwise that's anxiety. You're making them awful too. You don't do that to fucking people. You tell them what the situation is, and then they will decide whether or not how fast they can get there. Because they're going to have a car wreck on the way or something. And I can already tell you what the problem is here. She's sad, boo-boo, sad about the little graffiti on the house. She went boo-boo, sad.
How did it come to this?
They didn't even smash your
Sorry,
pumpkin. Now that
Come
I can
on,
get on board
let's get
with,
inside.
ignoring Ned. Yeah, can I ask you something? Just ask. Not this emotional music. Is this an intervention? This is the intervention.
So I didn't tell you everything. You know, it's just been really hard.
It's okay.
It's just
I
been really
understand.
When I
hard.
started working at the museum, I was curious about
I
our town's
started
history.
doing mushrooms
Because
on
I
the
think
side.
history is the most important thing.
I started
Santayana
doing the
said,
weed.
Those who cannot remember the past are condemned to repeat it. Right?
Of course.
Well,
Okay.
I found out something about my family. We changed our name. We used to be Paris.
Okay.
Yes.
Samuel Paris and his daughter Betty were the first accusers of witches.
Accusers?
They were directly responsible for the execution of numerous people. And they are part of my family.
Oh.
You didn't do it.
But you're the
head of the AW organization. My family helped murder their ancestors. Which is why I've never told anybody, and now
The
everyone
plot
knows.
twist.
Why do you think anyone would do this?
I don't know. Maybe
He's
it's
very
someone else who
concerned.
wants the Hawthorne house. No one in AW is going to trust me after this. And the evidence is gone. All of this for nothing.
Are they really
going to be
like...
okay,
I mean, I
Teegan.
guess it's embarrassing.
We'll
I don't
figure it
know.
out.
I think it's embarrassing that someone cares about it. I think it's embarrassing that, like, I don't know.
This cozy fireplace hasn't been used in a while.
I think it's embarrassing that she couldn't work at the museum. I don't know. Answer for Frank, but
Hey,
not
guys,
Ned.
Can you give me an update?
Not the Hardy Boys in the cemetery.
Hey guys, can you give me an update?
Nancy!
I'm Frank
I have missed
Hardy!
talking to you. I need some rationality in my life.
Complaining about rationality is inherently irrational.
Right. What's going on? Everything okay?
Not really. I'm at the Parry house.
Not Joe
Vandalized
just
it with
totally
graffiti.
jiggling in this
Really?
cemetery.
Turns out the Parrys are descendants of the Paris family. A family who was responsible for sending some of the accused witches to their deaths.
Wow, doesn't she run that justice group, Accused Witches?
Exactly. Explains why she's so dedicated to the cause. She knew and was trying to...
What?
make things right, I guess.
So, someone is trying to embarrass the Parrys. Means our suspect is still in town.
Looks like.
Joe
anything?
just
Nope.
shimmying and
Nothing
shaking
here.
in front of me.
It's been dead
Joe,
quiet.
stand still.
It's a joke. We're, in a cemetery.
If you have to explain it, it's not a joke.
I get it.
The read.
Listen, things are a little tense here, so I'm gonna stay with Teegan. Can you update me if you find anything, please?
No
Sure,
problem, partner.
whatever.
Western joke. I mean, we haven't
That's
really
not a
discussed
joke.
the whole detective partnership thing yet, so...
Frank,
Right.
Talk soon. Okay,
If done
great,
being
great.
awkward, I could use your help.
What? I'm not awkward.
Look at his
Whatever you
shoes.
say, partner.
Let's
Two
finish our
twinks
search
in a
and get out of here,
cemetery.
okay?
Sure, but don't rush. We're here to prove the existence of ghosts.
I've seen this
That
video.
requires steady patience.
What are they, stepbrothers?
And steady equipment. Speaking of which,
All set. I'll use the antenna to search for suspicious
The
cold
ghost
spots
wavelength
while you move around with the
spectral-
ghost wavelength spectral analyzer 2.5 and look for disturbances from the other side.
the spectral analyzer... Anyway, are you sure it actually works?
Of course.
Of
I
course
built
it doesn't
myself.
work. Ghost ain't
The device
real.
has a top-of-the-line scanner that can detect any disturbances.
You should have brought a
Might not
fucking
have found
carbon
anything
monoxide
yet,
detector.
But you have to stay optimistic about these things.
And I guess this ghost hunting notebook is homemade
Not the
too?
dryer!
Thoroughly researched.
Get out of here,
But
JX
yes,
Mariah.
it is.
Wash your mouth out with soap. Ghost hunting nope. Wave spectral analysis. The scanner's wavelength has to perfectly align with the unknown wave. Not two twinks makes one twunk. Joe Fairy Godmother, thank you for the bits. You must be joshing me, because that's not real. I don't know what you're saying, but that's not real. That would be good. A shirtless Brazilian hunt comes in and you start dating? Fake news. Thank you so much for the bits, though. The Joe Hardy Guide to Amazing Finds. It's just a scrapbook of antiquing. Find cold spots is the key to uncovering... Oh, well, perfect. I can feel temperature in this game. Alright, let's just have a stroll. Now, you said this puzzle sucks? Just this one? Now, you said just this puzzle sucks? Are you sure it's just this one?
Should we really be doing this? I'm already
Of course we should, Worrywart. What is Nancy gonna think if we return empty-handed because you chickened out?
That's not... I am not scared, Joe.
The controls are what sucks. Okay, interesting.
Onwards!
Hey, Neek. How's it going? All right, we're going to the Hawthorne house. Hopefully Lauren's not home and there's just two creepy men creeping around
Check out
her house.
jack-o'-lantern.
Yeah, that wasn't there before.
Or sinister scare.
In the dark, it can easily be mistaken for something supernatural.
There's a plate over here.
There's a strange powder on the ground.
Not
Ashes.
the druggies doing their
Judging by the
cocaine
remnants,
around here.
Herbs were burnt here.
Like incense?
Oh, Lauren's into that.
spiritual?
Oh,
Could
look
be
at the
something bigger.
projector!
Let's see what else we find.
A project. Oh, that's a
Looky here,
fog
An
machine.
affordable but effective fog machine. Should be able to cover this whole part of the forest in a layer of mist. Whatever happened to good old natural hauntings?
There's
Very
nothing natural about our findings here.
interesting.
This reeks of foul play.
Just as I suspected, something is different than it shouldn't be, and that is something to be suspicious about. Did I just walk in a fucking circle? And that is something I'm suspicious about.
There's a strange powder on the ground. Like
No.
incense?
Just as I thought. Something isn't
I don't know about this.
exactly
We
as
shouldn't
it
trespass onto
seems.
someone else's property.
Maybe we should go climb that tree. Remember that tree? Oh.
I don't know about this. We shouldn't trespass onto someone else's property.
That's never stopped Nancy before. Where's Joe?
I don't know about this.
Wait,
We
where
shouldn't
did he
trespass onto
go?
someone else's property.
I thought he was gonna jump scare me. Alright, anyway. So I'm allegedly looking for... You know what? Let's go mouse and keyboard for a minute and see if that's any better. Plot twist, it's not. Plot twist, this sucks even more. Lots of spooky sounds in these woods. This kind of like sounds like a zoo, like monkeys. Oh, huh. Just as I suspected. Any way for me to click on this? That's a rope to hoist somebody up to make them fly around and pretend like they're a witch. And we don't have anything to say about this? You don't have anything to say about this? Look, there's a tree. The tree that Nancy was climbing up in, and now suddenly I can't climb into it? Where's Joe? Where'd that twink go? It won't even let me click this, and this is the most suspicious thing in the entire forest. And it's the most suspicious thing in the entire fucking forest. Alright, let's take a look. Don't worry, I'm on the case. Something.
Ashes.
Ashes.
Like
Herb.
incense?
Where's Joe if I can hear his voice? Joe is the twink. Where is the... It won't let me go down this way anymore. It just said halt, no trespassing. Alright, I'm over it. I guess we're going... Oh! Oh! Joe is yelling at me from all the way over here? Joe. This is stupid. Oh, I see. This is the worst day of my life. That's fucking close enough. I hate this. Okay, what are the mouse and keyboards? Oh, I see. These are... Oh. These are really bad controls. Oh my god, these are the worst controls in the entire world. These are never gonna match up. There's different lengths. Hey, Ruses. This is why mouse-only users hate this? Oh, I see. I find this game needs a mix of both mouse and keyboard. Oh, there we go. Well, there it was. I think I can do this. Hold on. I just have to make them the right size. This is the worst. This is the puzzle. So the game finally gives me a puzzle, and this is it. Then this is what they decided a puzzle was. It's impossible. You can't do it. The limit does not exist. Okay, so here's what's happening. The switch is just for the... Oh, okay. Yeah, it won't let me hit the switch. The right knob is doing this size of it, and obviously I got the size correct. The size is fine. Oh, honey, it's just the right size. And then this one makes the bar bigger or smaller, so that's the bar small. Then it bumps back to big. But it's hard to adjust it in increments that are small enough.
Oh, I did it! You should move over there.
Everyone can fuck off. Move over where? You can't just say move over there. Move over where? I hate you, Joe.
Wait, we can't leave yet.
I'm out of here.
I can't prove I'm right about
I'm gonna go get a
ghosts.
PSL. And I'm gonna talk to all three of the people who are twins. Triplets? That's what it's called. You wanted me to... Where did he say to go? Hey, Jamie, welcome! I did it now 2 more times. I just have to find the spots. Oh. The ghosts are getting horny. That's the stuff. Alright, I can do the first part with the controller. I hate this, like an absurd amount of hatred. This is the worst day of my life. Daisy, thank you so much for the 9 months. That's a baby. Keep those good going in the chat. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, they could have made this at least some like nice ASMR sounds. Instead, what we have here is a sound that makes me want to die. Is that making it bigger? That's making it bigger. Oh my god. You can't tell me that's not right. This one. What do you mean? One more should do it. Two more should do it, is what I meant. Three more is what I meant. This ghost is gonna eat a bucket of shit when I'm done with this. This ghost better give it to me good. All this fucking work I'm doing to... That is so linked up. This ghost better do my taxes. Jamie! 1014, thank you so much. First time sub! Keep those goods going in the chat. I appreciate that so much. Thank you, thank you.
I've adjusted the scanner, but it shows no real signs here. Are you getting any other signals?
Let me check.
Let me check. He's leaving me on... Left me on red. Oh, here we go. That horny ghost done walked this way. What if the ghost is Joe? Paris! Well, it'd be cool if I could look in that direction. Joe, it's been right in front of you the whole fucking time. The ghost was right in front of him the whole time. It needs to be smaller, I think. This is absolutely... This is a menace. They need to be bigger. At least I know what I'm doing with this puzzle now. Alright, they need to be wider. I did it! Look how good I got at finding ghosts that aren't even real.
There's nothing here. What?
Is that a motion detector light?
This?
That's a motion detector light.
What is it? Is it a ghost?
Oh, no. Well, it seems like some sort of machine.
Is that a projector?
But what's a device like this doing in a graveyard? Something's up.
Oh, that's a motion detector. How weird is that?
It's a motion detector.
All right, put your equipment down. Your plan didn't work. Now we're tracking this so-called ghost my way. Let's see what else we can find.
But I just finished setting everything up.
Ah!
Fine, fine. My eyes are peeled.
Your eyes are definitely something. I wouldn't say they're peeled. I'd say they're dead. No! Is he wearing a Beatles sweater? Here's looking pretty chunky. Maybe lay off the gel. So we just supposed to be wandering around this graveyard? Let's go back here. Let's go back this way. No, Deirdre is, she's thankfully leaving us alone right now. Did someone turn on the fog machine? Or was it already on? We got a new jump scare in town.
Looky here. An affordable but effective fog machine.
There's nothing now.
This reeks of foul play. Alright, let's go see the tree that's with the shit hanging on it. If I can turn... I did it! I did it!
Rope. This was used to
It let me get in there now!
To or from the branches.
A human!
Motion detector, fog machine, pumpkin head.
Why can't I shine the light in his eyes?
Finally going to admit you were wrong?
Oh, I can!
Of course not.
This is Blair
All we've
Witch
proven is that
vibes.
there are no ghosts here.
So you still think ghosts exist?
I think we can't prove they don't not exist.
Say that again?
Look, the absence of proof does not mean that we can disprove their existence, but what it does tell me is that what Nancy saw was not a real ghost.
So
But if
who has something
but
to
if
gain by
if that
setting up
were
a
the
fake
thing that you can say,
Olivia.
Olivia. There's gotta be some evidence linking her to this.
Well, yeah, we
There's
found her
no way
business
she
card.
brings gear here every night. She must have a stash.
But where?
Why don't we just ask her? To the museum.
to the museum. Let me just climb down off this tree. Excuse me. So what Joe just said is, oh yeah, that is 2005 Jesse McCartney. What he just said is, just because we can't prove it doesn't mean we can't disprove it. Then you could say just about anything at all that isn't provable is real.
Next stop, the museum.
Hey, before we do this, shouldn't we call Nancy?
Did we break into the museum?
Why? Because
we broke into the museum.
Team. We should
Ancient
check in
aliens.
with her.
Let Nancy do her thing and we'll do ours.
Oh, so what is our thing exactly?
Fucking things up. Ghost busting. Ghost busting. Our thing is ghost busting. I forgot. Now, look how good of a sleuth I am. Nancy didn't even notice this or talk about this, and yet I, Joseph Birdsong, Half Moon Joe, the greatest detective in history, noticed it. And so my prime suspect is indeed, that's right, Olivia.
Hey, look! A list of mysterious symbols.
But they may just be or the judge. I think Olivia and the judge are working together. What if that?
A brochure all about Abigail Hawthorne Woodley's life and disappearance. Work in progress.
She's clear.
What if that?
A brochure all about Abigail Hawthorne Woodley's
She's
work in
clearly
progress.
Important to Olivia, in some way.
Everyone in this town is just like has just ancestors related to the to the witch trial, and they're all sorts of like torn up about it. Whoa. It's the aggressive spinning for me. There's another
Flyers,
one.
Water bottles, rope, pulleys,
You're
motion
okay,
detectors.
Teegan. No one's
These
there.
are the same things we found in the woods.
He sees a ghost.
Look, some of it's missing.
Some of it's missing. See, now I didn't see that at the ground level. I saw the other one. If I could just go in this direction, I just know I could do something. But I can't. That is creepy. That right there. Okay, Joe. Joe? Are we done? Do I have a phone? Inspect the code. Oh, yeah. We picked it up and we didn't even look at it. That's what I thought. It says hot. Hot tea. These are power lines. This is a drawing of power lines. Path to Abigail Hawthorne Woodley. Dorothy Cromwell, Alexander Bell. Alright, I see where her thing is. Inspect the Didn't I already inspect it?
There's a gravestone map on the back.
Oh, I gotta click it.
If this isn't suspicious.
I don't see Abigail Hawthorne Woodley's grave on here, though.
She likes digging up graves.
No matter. We'll
Mind your
find
own
her.
business. Mind your own business. She likes digging up graves. Mind your own business. Because, see, this is why I think the judge is related. Because this stuff here, but then also the stuff in the house as well. Oh, I'm liking the game so far. I think it's fine. I do wish there were more puzzles and, like, good puzzles. But, the game itself is a right fun mess. Follow the map. Very, messy drama storytelling as per usual. From what I expect. Was it this one? The camera sucks. I will say. Oh, God. Not this. Hey, Joe. Isn't that where the map is? The back path to... Well, I guess it depends on what side of the thing you're looking at. What side did they come in on? That matters. Maybe it's this side. I don't know. Oh, wait. This will tell me. This is Judge. Oh, I can know because I know where the other ones are. Shh. I got it. I got it. Maybe he just likes to shop? I don't think judges shop unless it's laundering items. Okay, let's see whose one this is. This is Dorothy Cromwell. So, let's say I were standing Dorothy Cromwell. This will be on my left. And so that means I will have just passed it. It means it will be behind me. Ah! Now that's a good jump scare. Now that's a good jump scare. Wouldn't it be over here? Oh, right here. Samuel, something.
Is that a box underneath the gravestone?
A box
Wait,
underneath the
this.
gravestone? What's he got? Is he gonna pick it up?
This is good evidence. Aren't you glad we broke into the museum?
Aren't you glad we broke into the museum?
Really. But look at this. I'm going to go ahead and guess that this will decipher the paper we found in the gift shop. Check it out.
Love deciphering. Oh,
A
we're gonna
decryption
do that
device.
right now.
Time to put you to good use.
And we're gonna do that right now. Okay, so it spells the word hot. What? Uh-oh. It's a cipher. I know what a cipher is. It's this thing. And now this, what it does, however, is none of my business. All right, hold on. I can do this, okay? Y'all have faith in me, right? What way does it... Oh, so it goes these ones right here. I have an idea. Oh. And this one is... This is my guess. Okay, hold on. We got this. We got this. Hold on. I think I might be on the wrong... Ooh. I might be on the wrong track initially, but... I think I'm on the right track emotionally. Do you know what I mean? I think I'm on the right track emotionally, even if we're not on the right track mentally. So, emotionally, we're gonna get there. Oh. No. I got this. Don't worry about it. It's all about using your wits. My heart's in it, but it's my brain. That's the truth. Now, is there a hint system? Now, does anyone have a link to the Game Boomer? God, I hate this for us. Okay. Now, here's where I'm getting mixed. Okay, so, okay. Shh. I got this. An H is actually a letter as well as a number in the alphabet. Aha. And if I were a betting man... If I were a betting man, I would say... Exactly. that this puzzle is definitely... Oh! Oh, shit. Wait, do I actually know what I'm doing? Hold on to your britches right here, right now. Now, if I were someone who was superstitious... Is that not right? That's fucking right. Whoa, the haters sure are out to get me today. Isn't that right? Select letter. Oh. 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 I got it now. I got it now. I got it now. Now I decipher the rest of it. So that is a... Can I type? Can't type. What's that? Can't type. No. Now I know what to do now. Where the hell is that one? With the 2 crosses at the bottom and on the... Oh. I do know what I'm doing! Oh, this is just gonna take forever. The way that, look, it's writing them in. The haters can really eat shit. Because I really know what I'm doing. Oh my god. Well, technically what you could do now is just this. You could just click in a circle and then it would get one every time. I have the code figured out. Now it's a matter of getting the letters. So yeah, I'll just do this. Restock. Weed! Olivia's dealing weed. Oh. Wands! I bet that says wands. Pop off! Look at me, I'll know how to use a cipher or something. Now, I don't know how to do the other one, though. I can't do this one. I don't have the... If I don't have the letter, I can't do it, right? I can't just guess. That would take forever. Unless...
A decryption device of some sort. Time?
He wrote it in pen! But he wrote it in pen! How could he erase it if it was written in pen? I hate this. Fuck that. Fuck you, Frank. Fuck everybody. He wrote it in pen! Who erased my pen? Aw, shit, if I remember. Oh, here it is. Wait, why isn't that matching up? H-O... Wait, why is that crooked? Is the cipher crooked all of a sudden? Oh my god, is it glitched? Is it fucking glitched? Casey, not it said single turd. H-O. They're not matching up anymore. They're not matching. Oh, wait, I used the controller and they started matching up again. Hold on, I used the controller and it started matching up again. All right. Oh, it said I guess we know it. Restock wands. All right, nice. We got there. This game got errors. It has a few mistakes. I don't know if I called them errors. I don't know. Hold on. Did I put my pill? Okay. I just making sure I logged my pill when I took my amoxicillin. All right, we're gonna do the H with the T, the squiggly T. And hopefully it's still H, I don't know. And then the power lines that are like right there. 1, 2. I got LASIK. I can't even see that. 1, 2, 3. I think there's 5 crosses in that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it should be that. They're sticking out the other way. Uh-oh. Oh, yeah. Yeah. So why was it H the whole time? Epma? Is it wrong? I guess I could do this. Well, it's not as accurate when I click here. This is now this is officially the wrong... That's not a word. Feels wrong. Feels wrong. Aren't the spines pointing to the other side? Well, you can only click one of them, though. Oh. What? Uh-oh. Can you backspace? Got it. The spines are pointing this way. Perfect. Time to back out and restart the whole thing. Don't tell me that. If you just click here in the middle, you have a pretty good chance of clicking something. Wait, no words start with CN. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's H, T. Yeah, nothing's gonna start with C and K. It's time to orientate the boom. Bye, Radial Cross. Glad you got to be here. Right, time to rotate the old Cypheroni. H. Now, what if it were like H-I? What if it were like alphabetical? H-I-J-K. You know. Oh, this does look like that puzzle in the Louvre in the Angel of Darkness. I can't even tell what that is. Dolby Stereo 5.1 sound system? That's not right either. All right. H T. Is there another letter that maybe looks like this T that I'm mistaking it for? I don't see anything else that looks like that. Dolphin, bruv. As stupid as it may be, you make sure you have the right and left side straight. Are they straight? Maybe they weren't straight. Let's try again. The right and left side straight. One, two, three, four, five, 1, 2, 5. Is that right? It's not H then, right? Is it 4 slashes and not 5? Oh, I don't know. Does anyone have a magnifying glass? I see 5 slashes. It might be the one stick on the right. Oh, is there another one that looks similar? You think it might be this one? Next to the single stick? There's a lot of... This single stick? Or this single stick? Should have gone... Not the double LASIK! Not gone for the double LASIK. Alright, we'll try this one. No. There's no words that start with S and D, are there? Above the gamma... Oh, you think I know what gamma is. Oh, you think I know what gamma is. Not Stadania! It's gonna spell Stadania! Not y'all thinking I know what Greek letters are. Not y'all fully thinking I know what the hell Greek letters are. The Sigma one! Aha, thanks. Ah! Ah! Oh, y'all can't see Piggy. He is fast asleep. No, I know for sure it's... If it were H, I think it's not H. It's gotta not be H, right? So let's just start trying letters. I love the letter J. These are the two that we know for sure, and I think we should stick with that. Aha. EP. New candy-coated EP, so it's not J. Come on, Nancy. Not Dolphin Bavo. I'm in crisis, Monica. Also, you changed the color of your username. No? I like it. H-I... Maybe the distance is proportional from what O is... 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3... Maybe it is L. Oh, wait. This is on the wrong thing now, right? No, that's on the right thing. Proportional. Any of these letters happened? There we go. Grocery something. I don't know what this other word is. Fucking. Am I right? Fucking. Grocery. Is this gonna say shopping? Okay. Next is the U. The U is right here. No, it's the other U. It's this U. From the T to the U is a 1-letter compromise. It's about compromising. So that would be M. Now, is that's what would already be on that one. So what would change is the telephone pole. Aha. It's all about... Well, that's already set then. If I were to go 1 over to the U, then that would be 1 over from the L. Ah, that's the wrong direction of the telephone pole. Exactly as I thought. Right? Yes. It's all becoming clear. I don't fucking see what... Oh, that one has 3. Not I'd like to buy a vowel. Invent. It's not invention. Inventors? Oh, inventory. That's a word. Does she really put her whole fucking grocery and to-do list as a fucking code? Just do. I'm gonna die because this is her goddamn shopping list. This is her to-do list. Why isn't this person normal? Why don't just put a fingerprint lock on your goddamn phone? Okay, you to this weird little O thing. So I'm on this one. If I put it up like this, it helps me. U to the weird little O thing. What's that? Now that one is 2 to the left. And 2 to the left. We would go 1, 2. And so we would go 1, 2. We do the M again. And now that one is a power line with a single turd extending from it. Am I? This is the way nerds wrote their chores down. And what's that? What's that? What's Ogum? Thank you so much for the bits, Ashley. I appreciate that. Keep those goods going in the chat. Oh, I did this one wrong. I sure did this one wrong. Okay. I did this one wrong. So the last one was T. No, wait, what was it? The last one was M, wasn't it? We go that way twice. Then we would go that way twice too, right? Does the letter stay the same? Then it would be K. Hold your britches. Let's just see what this does. Not get lower back tattoo removed. Cat. Oh, okay. Well, then that doesn't move after all. Cat. Main? Maintenance. N-C-E. Got it. Big brain, huge. This next one better be a motherfucking breakthrough, or I'm gonna piss everywhere. Okay, now let's say this were B. From you. That's always gonna be the same. That's always gonna be the same. I'm stupid. And this one is telephone pole on the left. 5. This is probably get what? Get laid. Nope. Get stoned. Oh. Get stuck. Makes more sense. This butterfucking... What needs to be an emote? Get stock from... Oh, probably ECI, right? Nope.
I've cracked it. Look here. Cool. Let me see. Oh, this is just a list of chores.
I, too, like to keep my chores coded and in a box in a graveyard.
Oh, hey, take it easy there, fellas.
For
What's the
fuck's sake!
Abigail Hawthorne Woodley.
Get a fucking...
What? We found Abigail Hawthorne Woodley's grave.
What are you talking about? It's not here.
Not Agatha. Oh, very Agatha Harkness vibes, yeah.
This tastes really good.
A little late for high tea, but it's good quality.
She just drugged us. Did she
Frank's
just
not much
drug
of a
us?
connoisseur.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to be rude. It's just a bit strong.
Don't worry about it. Lauren's got some of the best stuff. She gets it from all over the world. Although
I think they're all in it
use
together.
email order service. She is not my biggest fan. Today was an exception.
You're dodging our question.
I am.
Abigail Hawthorne Woodley's ghost.
Oh, yeah. That. Okay, look. I may have helped stimulate everyone's imaginations a little. You know,
She did
it's
the
good
ghosts.
for business. What I did isn't illegal.
Maybe. But it seems like you're doing it to keep people away from the Hawthorne house.
Yeah, what are you trying to hide?
Me? Nothing. What, are you saying that I burned down the Hawthorne house?
Maybe.
Where the fuck is
No,
Frank? He's supposed to be
we wouldn't
right
make an
there.
accusation like that unless we had actual evidence.
Oh, there he
What
is.
evidence do you need? She's guilty.
Okay.
Is someone
Wait
about
a
to
minute.
kill us?
I'll admit, I rigged up a little theatrical show for tourists and the like, but there's actually a real ghost here. Lauren saw it.
No. No, you can't have it both ways.
Joe, calm down.
I am calm. Don't say
Not
that.
you can't have it both ways.
Why are you looking at me like that?
Like what?
Shh, do you hear it?
Hear... Shh. Hear what? I don't hear anything.
What is this
Who is it?
turning
Who's there?
into?
Where?
There's a ghost right there. I just saw it.
Right there.
I don't...
This is
There's-
amazing.
A ghost.
Okay, Frank, calm down.
In the cemetery.
Are you serious?
They ran 2
serious?
blocks and they need an inhaler or something. Like, none of the people in... Can you describe what you... Okay, I'm Nancy again.
Okay. Can you describe to me what you
Can we
saw?
go to the living room? It's
Just
very
like
cramped.
you said. I can't believe it.
You see? They exist. I've never seen anything like it. And her eyes.
Wait, her?
Yeah?
That wasn't a woman.
Looked like a woman to me.
To be fair, I couldn't see her eyes.
It was a man with black eyes.
That's not who I saw.
They all saw
I saw a
someone
woman,
else.
And I couldn't see her eyes.
It's the drugs
Wow.
for me, sis.
So I'm the only one still grounded in reality here?
Wait.
Tegan
you
regrets
saw a woman
this.
And you saw a man. But it was the same apparition? This is puzzling.
They don't know the ghosts.
Well,
What is that supposed to mean?
you never believed. Now there's proof.
This isn't
Oh,
proof.
Please, Olivia. You never believed in ghosts. It's all theater to you. Only thing you believe in is making a buck from real lived pain.
Isn't that what you do?
History is different than legend.
It's no legend, Teegan.
They're dishing
All
it
three
out
of us
right
saw
here.
something. It's real.
Am I supposed to be talking? Oh,
Did you
anything
find
else?
anything else at the cemetery?
Joe just
Yeah.
can't stand still. He's got to pee or
Alright,
something.
Yeah, so I was rigging up fake hauntings to scare tourists. Big whoop.
What? Are you serious? Scaring people?
Look at Frank staring at me.
Oh, you always take things too far.
Why is he looking at me like that? Did you see that?
People come to this town is for the thrills.
He's either gonna kill me or he wants to date me.
Period costumes.
Maybe both.
No one gets scared or hurt in a museum.
That's the problem.
Hey, everyone, enough. Calm down.
Oh my God, now Joe's looking at me.
We're here for May.
Yeah, well, where is she?
She's in her room. Did you happen to see the red spray paint on our house on the way in? Well, she did. She knows what's going on here. My parents are going to flip.
Drama.
Olivia, what you saw was in no way related to
Not
your
me
scare
yawning.
setup.
No, it was real. I couldn't get anything close to that. It was terrifying.
It looked real.
We got Joe and we got Frank. If anyone's confused which is which. Joe's the twink. Frank is the top. Am I supposed to? Oh.
Did you track down any new leads for the arsonist? Okay, I'll go first. So far,
look at the eyes
evidence
again.
seems to be indicating.
The eyes. Oh. What?
That someone is
It wanted
lying
me to
about
make
their
a
alibi.
Didn't you interview everyone?
Yeah, and someone's
Everyone
lying.
except
Shut
for
up.
May. But I don't think she did it.
Nancy, if you're missing an alibi, wouldn't you think that that person has something to hide?
May is protecting something, and I need to figure out what or who.
I think May has a partner in the next town
have
over or
this
something.
feeling.
Well, don't stop there. Go on.
I don't know yet, but I think it's someone else. Look, we're not going to get the answer tonight. Let's try again tomorrow.
I think the judge wanted a
It's been a long day.
high-profile case.
Olivia, you can stay here tonight if you want.
Thanks.
The couch, unfortunately. All the other beds are taken.
Speaking of which, where's
Why would she
Deirdre?
stay over here?
She said she might be late. I'm sure she'll be back soon.
Deirdre's fully
What
dead.
is she doing at this time of night?
Fully dead. Achievement. It's right there. Oh. Oh my God, I just ordered some new luggage and I was gonna get dark green, but I ended up getting blue. Like a light blue. Did I go to bed?
A good night's rest improves memory retention. But it's too early for bed.
Not me trying to go to bed at 7 a.m.
I probably should.
I thought maybe she was in there and I could knock. Nancy really never pees or brushes her teeth, huh? Oh.
Nancy!
Hey. Hi.
Not the same Johnny cakes that I made yesterday, still on the
What time
table.
Did you get home last night?
I'd like to just eat my breakfast without being interrogated. Is that okay with everyone? Is it? I've already answered a litany of questions from these two. You want to ask them. I'm sure they'd love to tell you.
Okay.
Why can't you just answer? What is her fucking problem?
Ow.
What's wrong with you?
My hands feel like pins and needles. I think I slept on them or something.
Yeah, me too.
Same.
Uh-huh.
What?
So, is anyone going to tell me what happened yesterday?
Maybe we're all turning into ghosts because we saw a ghost. I think that's how it works. Yeah, Johnny cakes. That's what they called these cornmeal pancakes. I don't think I've ever... Well, I've had cornbread in this shape, but we didn't call it Johnny cakes. But it was the same ingredients as cornbread. I visited... There's definitely a will.
There's definitely a will.
And where there's a
Okay.
will...
Do we have
Chat, what is there?
No, but I found a letter written by Francis Tuttle specifically stating that a
Where
will
there's a
exists
will,
and was written
there's
for Lauren.
a...
Could have been burned in the fire.
Could be the reason for the fire.
None of this helps May. We need a perp, not a possible piece of paper that no one can find.
I shouldn't have asked.
Perp?
We should still try to find it. It might be motive. And it could mean the difference between keeping
Not
or
a
losing a
wig.
home.
Oh, a bestie bag for sure. Butterfucking.
I visited the Hawthorne house.
Oh my god.
And
I found Olivia's jacket in plain view.
Oh yeah, that part.
seems too
Oh
obvious.
yeah, it's too obvious.
It is.
Olivia has been involved with some scare pranks in town, mostly drumming up business for her tour. But we don't think she's a suspect.
Wait, why
Her
not?
alibi?
She was working,
Working?
as was everyone else in town at the time. Minus May, of course. Well, they saw it.
It?
An anomalistic paranormal projection.
You mean a
Oh.
ghost?
No.
That's exactly what I mean. You know what I'm talking about.
Okay. Anyone else see it?
Olivia
Look at his
Ravencroft.
eyes
The
lit up.
witch.
Except she claims to have seen Judge John Hawthorne, not Abigail Hawthorne Woodley.
Well, there you have it. She sees something different than all of you. Clearly she's lying. She probably rigged the whole
Yeah,
thing up.
I don't know how they're
I
seeing
don't
something
think so,
different.
Deirdre. It's not an act. She was genuinely scared.
Urgot.
Therefore...
You can I can act
No,
scared.
Sorry. Not urgot. Urgut. Your hands.
Urgot poisoning. You really think it's possible?
Poisoned?
Mass psychogenic illness by more than one person. Hallucinations, vasoconstriction in the hands and feet.
Pins and needles.
Exactly.
Wait, they all got poisoned?
Wait, what? What is that?
It was in the tea that Lauren, that she gave from Lauren.
But how?
Food or drink?
Intentional?
In this town? I'd believe it.
Lauren.
What are you
It came
guys
from
talking
Lauren.
about?
We could have been poisoned with ergot.
Poisoned? What?
The symptoms match.
What?
And it's not without precedent. Especially
The
here.
pancakes that I gave them.
There's a theory that the accusers of the Salem witch trials were exhibiting strange behavior, but it wasn't witchcraft. It was because they had eaten rye infected by ergot spores. It causes hallucinations.
Not
It
the
was also pretty
pancakes.
common 300 years ago.
I had an acai super muscle builder smoothie for lunch yesterday. I did not eat some sort of Pilgrim era rye porridge. So how could I get poisoned?
He's family.
I don't know, but I'd like to see if there are any sources of ergot
I
in
would
town.
never let.
Good idea.
I'll start with the judge.
I would never let a carb
finally
touch
be able to
these
get the
lips, these
CCTV
luscious lips,
access tapes.
hunty.
Frank, Joe, can you guys check the cemetery for any traces of ergot?
I'm not sure our ghost hunting equipment is...
We'll figure it out.
Is real.
But I don't even know what an ergot spore looks.
We'll figure it out.
Deirdre, you can...
No.
Okay.
Time is running out. If we don't clear May's name soon, I hate to think what this town will do to her. I'm coming with you.
Oh,
You
not
better
this
not let me
again.
down.
Not the jump scares part two. Ah! I hate this so much. I really, really do. Wait, where am I supposed to go? Hold on, let me check my phone. Sorry about standing in the rain. View the footage, interview ghost witnesses. Oh, which is like Olivia, right? So we got, it was in the tea. If it was in the tea, he's still parked in the handicap spot. And the tea came from Lauren. She said Lauren was like suddenly being friendly or something. Maybe Lauren found the will. Oh my God. And in the will, she didn't actually leave her the house. She had changed her mind. And so Lauren burned it down? Turn. Ah! I already forgot. The way that I forget that she is even there.
How's business?
Slow. Thank
Yeah, I don't want Lauren. Lauren's the only one who's bearable.
Awful.
Just a couple of questions, Lauren.
If
and we'll
Lauren
get
did
out
it,
of here.
I'm gonna give her a
Okay.
pass. If Lauren did it, I'm gonna say that's just fine. She probably had her reasons, and I'm chill about it. She deserves that fucking house.
We know what you're doing.
I'm sorry?
You're not fooling us. This whole New Age act, modern apothecary and tea house. Please.
Deirdre's had
I
it.
spent an entire day in the town archives, okay? I know everything about this town and the people that live here. Inside and out.
The vibes are good.
This isn't the best way.
Your family has been here a long time, haven't they?
Yes.
You're related to Tituba, correct?
Yes.
Aha! I knew it! Tituba is kind of famous around here.
Tituba was in
She
the
was
witch
the
trials.
first accused witch, a slave from the Caribbean owned by Samuel Parris, Elizabeth Parris's father.
Who else knows this, Lauren?
I don't know.
but it's not like it comes up in normal everyday conversation, so I've never brought it up. I'm not part of that accused witches organization, if that's what you're angling at.
So, you don't get along with Teegan?
Not Ashley
used to be
Tisdale.
friends, okay? And I don't know why you think this is some sort of amazing revelation. Teegan works at the museum. She knows.
She knows. She's like, everybody knows. There's a fucking board on the wall that shows who everybody was.
Was owned by her great.
So she knows that May's family was the Paris family.
Our ancestors' lives mattered then, and it still matters now. But the fact that Teegan and I aren't friends has nothing to do with the past.
It gives you motive.
Are you seriously accusing me of setting my own house on fire?
Because you don't want
Yes, Tyler, new voice. This isn't her voice, though. This is
to get
Deirdre.
your place.
I don't care at all about Teegan or her organization. You think that's the reason I don't like her? Because her people did something bad to my people 300 years ago? She's trying to kick me out of my home. This shop is how I remember my ancestors. Ask your little questions so I can answer them.
Put Deirdre in her fucking place.
I'd like you to leave.
She said, sit the fuck down, Deirdre, and shut the fuck up, Deirdre. Yeah, why is Nancy just standing here? If I were Nancy, I would do this. Wait, what's that thing where you swipe someone? A low sweep. I would do a low kick sweep. Piggy's very interested in my foot. And I'd sweep her off her feet. She'd fall flat on her ass. And then I would roll her out the door.
We need to talk about the ghosts you've seen.
What do you want to know?
I'd sweep her legs.
I'm talking.
Hi, Piggy.
So you've seen them.
There's my son.
Abigail Hawthorne Woodley.
Yep.
John Hawthorne?
Yes. And Teachaba, and Francis Tuttle, and Judge Sewell, and everyone else who's ever lived in this town.
Why
She's
didn't you
seen
say
all
this
the ghosts
before?
of all these
Because
people?
It sounds crazy.
How long have you been seeing them?
Ever since Francis
Wait a
died.
second. Ever since Francis died. I think she might have something in her tea that she literally doesn't even know is causing hallucinations. Yeah, can Lauren replace Nancy in the next game?
It's okay.
Oh, shit.
Just tell us. Did you eat any cereal type stuff? Like rye bread?
It like fast forwarded.
Gluten-free.
Oh, good. So no grain.
Gluten-free, sis.
Not to my knowledge.
Anything to drink?
Meanwhile,
Salem's finest. Tap water.
this whole
Just like everyone else in town.
something's in the water. She drank tap water. Well, she's also drinking. We always see her drinking this tea.
What do you know about urgot?
Why do you ask?
Why are you being so suspicious?
Why are you being such a...
Enough. Please.
Call
We're
her out.
asking
Call
because we
Deirdre
believe
out.
The ghost sightings might be related to urgot poisoning.
Claviceps purpurea.
What?
I had a break-in a few weeks ago. They took all my money, which wasn't much. But the funny thing is, they also took my urgot.
You have it here?
Of course. It treats migraines and cluster headaches.
Okay.
It's part of any good herbalist repertoire.
You can also maim people with it.
Every medicine is toxic in high enough dosage.
Oh, not calling
Why
an
do you
herb
ask?
medicine, though.
We think that the ghost sightings are related to ergot poisoning.
I don't know.
Not comparing herbs to medicine, though.
What kind of herbs
It's
do
the
you have
crystals
here?
for me. Oh.
The kind that helps people ease their burdens.
I mean, I'll rub some aloe vera.
Booming. Between managing the shop itself and preparing remedies, it's getting harder to keep up.
I don't mind lending you a hand with preparing the remedies, if that's okay with you. I love learning new things.
It's just, let me tell you what, it's kale. Oh, this is ginger. Cinnamon and garlic.
It would be fun
And
to pass on the
daisies?
basics, at least. I'll be around the shop and manage the counter. Just let me know when you have something.
She really said,
I'll take a look at it.
she really said,
Great.
I'm gonna cure everything with
I've
garlic.
prepared patient notes already. You can find them on the counter. You can use my reference book. To
She's making pesto!
Sure. and the basics of remedies.
Okay.
Pesto!
This is gonna be so much fun.
Not pesto! She's making pesto!
These are the notes she took when discussing the ailments with her patients.
Slight high...
Need to figure out the proper mix of herbs to cure these.
Moderate memory conditions, slight high blood pressure. As someone who has a family member with memory problems, this is a little bit offensive. I find this a little bit offensive. That they're saying it can be cured with these herbs. I'm finding this a little bit offensive. Moderate memory conditions, slight high blood pressure.
This book looks really worn. The knowledge must be centuries old.
For all my children. Oh, this is Chichuba's book. Remedies, something, something. Okay, here we go. Suffering from hard pulse. Wait, what's hard pulse? Is that high blood pressure? Chamomile, cinnamon. Strengthens the stomach. So we're looking for humble chamomile, the restless mind, for fretting, sadness, plentiful and sameless pale blue flower, restores a loss of speech, awakens minds. So probably rosemary. Itchy net. Well, I don't know. Is garlic? Does hard pulse mean high blood pressure? I don't think they knew what high blood pressure was back then. Oh, why am I not reading this? All right, sure. Now, rosemary. Is this rosemary? This is rosemary.
Feverfew. Sage.
Oh, she's telling me what they are.
Our Lady's...
Yeah, I lost the key to that one. Sorry.
Oh.
It has to be somewhere around. I can't sell this. Did you read the book properly?
No, I didn't. Oh, I'm crushing it up.
Garlic. 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 Chamomile.
Okay, well, so what's the memory one too? I don't know what the memory one is. Okay, I'm not saying some of them may not have minor... I'm not saying some of these may not work for minor issues. But if you have something like life-threatening blood pressure, I don't think you can just garlic it away. Do you know? Maybe in addition to like a medical... Food ain't medicine. There, Masari said it. Cinnamon, chamomile. Oh, I can turn the page. There's more. Ginger, sweet marjoram, feverfew. Find a better remedy. So, upset stomach, ginger. Remedy for all pains in the head. That sounds like headaches. Yeah, that says headaches and... headaches and megrims. Did they used to call them migraines, megrims? Quicken the senses. Lost memories. Okay, so I'm thinking garlic and sage. Garlic and sage. We got garlic.
Garlic. Sage. Sage.
Look at that.
Crunchy, crunchy. And I wrote it all down in my Nancy Drew notebook.
Thank you. It's tricky to keep track of everything.
It's old and worn.
Oh, we got another one. Moderate anxiety. Oh, well, this will fix me, won't it? Well, what do you know? Well, what do you know? And nausea. Ginger was nausea, right? Let's make double check. Oh, this can go on forever. You don't have to do them. Is she paying me? She's not paying me. I'm out. She's not paying me. I'm out. Sorry.
Slow, thankfully.
Oh.
Talk to you later.
If Deirdre's behind me.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna shit. Oh, she don't even give a shit. Interview ghost witnesses. Okay, so we gotta talk to Olivia too. Thanks, everybody. I'm trying to leave your shop, but I can only I can only walk in.
I don't like her.
We
you
know.
made that clear.
You're problematic
she
as
knows
fuck,
the Parris
Deirdre.
family history. She's motivated to stop Teegan from achieving her goals with the AW organization.
There's a way to go about
You can make
doing
a
things,
truth
Deirdre.
serum?
What you did in there isn't it.
You're welcome.
Did she just say what you did in there? Isn't it? Fuck you, Deirdre. No wonder we hate Deirdre. Hate Deirdre. Look. Hate you. Turned around just to tell her that. Okay, we're gonna... Okay, that's all for today, though. That's all for today. We're stopping there for today. I've been streaming for 3.5 freaking hours. I can't believe I'm invested. Can we just say I'm even more deeply invested than last time? Now that I finally have enough information to maybe form some opinions. This is fun. Okay, we'll do the outro music just because it's fun. Ah! What a good day. I love this. Thank y'all so much for being here. Thanks for all the bits, donations, subs, gift subs, wonderful Patreon patrons. Y'all literally make these possible. Like, seriously, for real, and I appreciate it so much. Tomorrow will be Animal Crossing. We'll be playing Animal Crossing 2.0 and maybe exploring the DLC as well. Hate playing Animal Crossing. Love y'all so much. Stay safe, and I will see y'all tomorrow. Bye.